Hello, guys. Welcome to our live event, the golden stream of internet income. If you are here, you can just give me a hello. Let me know where you are joining from. My name is Wina Kekeli Semen, and I'm joining from Accra. So just tell me, just type where you are joining from. I am joining from Abeka in Accra. So please feel free and then just let me know where you are joining us from. Guys, I'm waiting to see hello from the central region. Okay, we have Frederica, we have Salma from Ablikuma, then we have Toklo Benjamin. Okay, joining from Hacho. We have Pearl. Pearl is joining us from Lagos. Oh, nice. Pearl, all the way from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome. Yes, let me know where you are all joining from, guys. Let's just say hello to each other. Kenya, I hope I got the name right. Okay, why are you joining us from Kenya? All right, so while we are waiting for everyone else to tell us where they are joining from, we want to personally thank you for joining us on behalf of Paa Kwesi Folson, the visionary and the leader for the School of Lumen. Want to especially welcome and say thank you to all of you for joining today's event. I'm just doing a very simple welcome address and then I'll get out of your way. I know you did not join to hear me or to see me. You joined because you are interested in making money, especially in this generation, and then utilize the internet. So on behalf of Paa Kwesi, once again, I want to say a very, 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 very big welcome to the School of Lumen. And if you have not joined any of our events before, or you have not seen of or heard of Paa Kwesi before, then you are welcome, because today I trust is going to be one of the best days of your life. You are going to refer back to meeting Paa Kwesi, and then the experience and then the knowledge is going to be sharing with you, and you are going to be always saying that, oh, it was when I joined Paa Kwesi, he shared the wisdom, he did something, he taught me how to make money on the internet. You are going to refer to this day, that I can guarantee you. So once again, you are all welcome, and I am happy that I am doing this with you guys, learning with you on this journey, and let's make magic, like Paa Kwesi will always say. I always remember my first experience, especially listening to Paa Kwesi speak, and for some reason, I just could not close my mouth. My jaw was like, my mouth was literally open throughout his session, because he was dropping wisdom and experiences and things that, trust me, you would not get anywhere else. So I don't know if Paa Kwesi is ready to have us in the next 1 or 2 minutes while I just receive some more welcome addresses, as in where people are joining us from, in 1 or 2 minutes, and then we would welcome Paa Kwesi Folson. He likes energy. Paa Kwesi wants energy. So try as much as possible to give us energy. You can send reactions, send your love, share this with someone. Just make sure that you are not enjoying this alone. So I see Victoria, who is joining for Madiba. Okay, I see Kenya. So this is literally across Africa, and it's not just Ghana. We have people across Africa joining us. So you are all welcome. You are all very, 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 very welcome. And Paa Kwesi, over to you, sir. We are waiting for you. We don't want to waste any more time. We've been waiting for a long time since the flyer came out. So we are ready for you, sir. Please help us do magic today.
All right. Can you hear me? Just to confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Just engage everybody for 2 minutes. I'm back. I'll be back right now.
Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Okay, so I'm still engaging. I want to know where everyone is joining from. I have Caleb. Caleb is joining from the University of Ghana. Manuel. Manuel, you are joining us from Ashaiman. Okay, nice to have you, Manuel from Ashaiman. Anyone else? Let us know where you are joining us from because we want to know at least those that we are online with. So I'll be waiting for some of you. But while we are waiting for you guys to share where you are joining us from, I am interested to know what has your experience been trying to make money on the internet? How many of us have tried making an income on the internet? I know that there was some season, especially in this generation, that internet money became something that people were doing affiliate marketing and things like that, selling and things like that. So let me know how many of you have actually tried to do something on the internet before. Okay, we have Don Guru. Don Guru is joining us from Central University. Okay, that is Paa Kwesi University. Okay, okay. Don Guru, welcome. We're happy to have you here. Any more from where you are joining us from? Oh, okay. Don Guru says the internet has been a blessing. Oh wow. That means you've made some cash on the internet. That's really good to know. That's really good to know. I myself have tried a few times to make money on the internet. So yeah, we are here to learn more. That's awesome. While we are waiting before Paa Kwesi comes on, we would like to share a word of prayer. So before Paa Kwesi takes over, I would want us to just share a word of prayer as we prepare ourselves. Okay, Benjamin, before we pray, Benjamin says, I've tried so many times. Say some ended well, others just Ponzi schemes. Okay, you are not going to get any Ponzi scheme from here because I trust Paa Kwesi to give us very, very deep knowledge. You are not going to regret spending time with us here today because Paa Kwesi is my go-to man anytime I need certain wisdom and certain light. So you are at the right place. All right. So Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you so much for this meeting. Commit everything we are going to do into your hands. Help us, grant us light, grant us wisdom and understanding. Use your son, Paa Kwesi, to speak to us and direct us. Bring clarity to many of us in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Paa Kwesi is ready for us. So Paa Kwesi, over to
All
you,
right.
sir.
Thank you so much, Bernard. Thank you so much. Okay, so I can see that the number of people that have joined, but I know that there are more people that can join. Everybody here, what I want you to do is two things. I want you to take a screenshot, whether you're using your phone, if you're using your laptop, take a picture of the laptop of the screen showing and add the YouTube link and tell them to join. Also on the community page, just just let's all just type join. The more they see that about 5 people or 7 people have typed that, they're all going to join. I need more people on here. Today is going to be one of the best times that you've experienced in your life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I am telling you. I am telling you. I am telling you. Believe me. Please believe me on this one. Please believe me. And so I need more people who have to hear the light. Okay. I'm even posting this myself. Okay. So let's post this on our status. Let's tell people to join. I need more people joining right now. Okay. So that I can be able to zone in and know that there are so many people that are going to benefit from the stuff that I'm about to share today. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I'm seeing all of the energy being put over there. Right. Today is the golden stream of internet income. Can we all type the golden stream of internet income? Can we type that in the chat section? Okay. The golden stream of internet income. Can you type that in the chat section? The golden stream of internet income. All right. Today I'm about to do some surgery on your brains, and so I need you to pay attention, and I need you to be here fully. This is going to, I'm sure after I'm done with this event, I can imagine the messages and everything. Everybody's going to go crazy because this is going to be a full on course. Okay, this is going to be probably about, I don't know. I don't want to give a specific time, but it's going to take some time. And the moment you are done, like you finish, this would have been the best use of your time in a very long time, believe me. And so I want us all to join. I need us to join. I need to share with us. Okay, so after you're done sharing, just type the word done. Okay? The golden streams of internet income. Yes, the golden stream, not streams. Stream. There's only one stream. That's the golden one. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so first of all, I want to know what are some of your expectations for today. That's what I want to know. What are some of your expectations for today? I know you've heard so much, everybody is so excited, but what are your expectations for today? What are your expectations for today? Do let me know. Do let me know what are your expectations for today. I know you don't know what the golden stream is, but what are your expectations for what are your expectations for today? What are your expectations for today? Okay. What are your expectations for today? I'm just getting ready. Once I zone in, will not. Once I zone in, will not end now. What are your expectations for today? The golden stream of internet income. What are your expectations for today? Do let me know. Okay, great. Okay, I'm expecting to know about means to be able to make money on the internet. Okay, that's courage. Let me know what are your expectations for today. Today is the golden stream of internet income. What are your expectations? Okay, we're about to. This is. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the best sessions you've ever experienced. All right. So Baraka, thank you, Kwame. All right. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So today I'm not going to go too deep into the mind and everything and all those things. We are just going to go straight. So the people that miss. That's why I need people to join, because once you miss like the progression of everything is about to, you just lose trend of the flow. And once you lose trend of the flow, it's going to be very difficult for you to catch up. And we may most likely not leave this on the channel. It depends. Maybe at the end I may feel different, but even if I feel different, it's going to be maybe for some 3 days, 1 weekend, bam, you will not see this video anymore on the internet. It's going to be in our private collection. So I need you to be able to share this with somebody. Even if it's just one of your close friends, just tell them that, hey, just make time, join this thing. It's going to be so beneficial to you. I'm telling you, it'll be one of the best things you can do for anybody. Okay, so just share this with somebody. Share this with somebody. All right, so the golden stream of internet income. I'm so excited to present to you this event for many reasons. For many reasons. And so I just want us to get this straight, all right? So let's say a prayer, as when has already said a prayer, but let me just say a prayer for everybody. Father, we thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for the knowledge you've given us, and thank you for everybody that is present. We know that you are here to guide us. You know that you are here to give us wisdom. We know that all of the things that we understand is not our man-made wisdom, but is from you, and we give you all the glory and the praise. Take over today's session. Fill this place with your presence. Open up people's minds so that we are able to grasp the knowledge and use it for good. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Somebody say amen. Type amen. Okay, the School of Lumen is based on a scripture, so there's no way that we can start without having a very robust prayer. Okay, amen, amen. Okay, so let's get started. Let me put my phone down. So let's get started. Let's get to business. Okay, I'm putting my phone down. All right, so today we are here to learn about something I call the golden stream of internet income. The golden stream of internet income. Earlier today, I sent a video around and everybody saw one book that I mentioned called The Multiple Streams of Internet Income by one guy called Robert G. Allen. And when I read that book, it gave me a newer understanding of what it actually takes to be able to monetize the internet. However, the thing is this: all of these books and courses that you read from these Westerners are tailored to their environment. I need you to understand. So many of us read some of these books, we watch some of these YouTube videos, but we've never found anything that can really relate to Ghana. How many of you have ever like felt that way? I felt that way every time I watch these YouTube videos talking about this. But most of these things that they share with you, these tools, they don't even apply to Ghana. You probably need a very big payment system to be able to get in your revenue. You need some Stripe, you need some PayPal. How many of you have that? How many of you in Ghana can be able to even do that? It's going to take a long time for all of us. And so the thing is this: what I'm doing here with the golden stream of internet income is that I've come as a way to be able to short circuit that way and show you the ropes on how you can be able to do that right here being in Ghana. And everything I believe after this program is going to change for a lot of you, because you now have a legitimate side hustle to be able to go through. So I don't today. I'm not. We did the lighty advantage. You guys already joined. It's on the channel. You guys already saw how the lighty advantage was. We already went deep into some the personal development and everything. Today, I'm not coming on that note. I'm here strictly based on business. Type business. Somebody type business. I'm not here to give you all my knowledge and no. I'm not here to do that today. Today we are just going straight into business. Okay, the golden stream of internet income. Somebody type business. Okay, type business. The golden stream of internet income. All right. So I can see a lot of people are here. Wow. Let's get it started. Okay. So let me say this. Let me say this first of all. So first of all, let me show this. I always have to show a scripture. You already know. Let's look at Psalm 1 verse 3. Now you see, whenever I think of the word stream, this is the scripture that comes to my brain every single time. When I think about the word stream, when I hear streams of income, I don't know. For me, this scripture always lurks in my brain subconsciously. And so the thing is this: I want to be able to break down this scripture, what it means, especially in terms of income and everything. And then you get to really understand why we need these kind of things, okay? Why we need to be able to learn these kind of things. You see, I want you to understand, okay, that we live in a generation now where finances are so important. I mean, money has always been important, finances have always been important. But now we live in a generation whereby it's so critical, because we are going into a zone whereby if you don't really have a lot of finances, you not probably have a say at the table. Now, I want you to know, by the way, this event is not about wealth creation. Nobody is coming to teach you how to be wealthy. I'm not Dangote yet. Okay, that is not what this is about. Okay, what we're about to teach you is income generation. There is a difference between income generation and wealth creation. Okay, income generation is the second step to wealth creation. The first step is something called mind optimization. The second step is something called income generation. Third step is something called wealth creation. So a lot of people, the reason you see, a lot of people are trying to, when they're trying to think about finances, all they're thinking about is, oh, how can I learn how to budget? How can I learn how to save? How can I learn all of these things? It's good, all right? But why are you learning the financial principles when you don't even have the money to be able to apply the principles to the thing? I don't really get it. You need to be able to increase your earning potential so that once you now have earning power, you can be able to then apply these principles accordingly. And that's what this is about. So I know many of you have never heard me on a finance income type of notes before. We've been doing this. We had last year, we had an event called the Pivotal Experience. If you missed that, I'm telling you, that was like a massive event. Like, it was crazy. It was wow. The people there who came will tell you it was wild. And so That over there, we did some wild things over there, but this is going to be slightly different from, I mean, say slightly, it's going to be very different from what we did on that day. However, we are going to learn a lot about income that you've probably never learned before here in Ghana, here in anywhere. And I really, really hope you make the best use out of it. So I want you to get your notebook. I want you to be able to just listen attentively, listen with not just your ears, but with your heart. Listen with not just your ears, but with your mind. Listen with not just your ears, but with your soul. I want you to listen with your heart, your soul, your mind. I want you to immerse yourself in this session as much as possible. I want you to take this like you're going to write an exam. That's how bad I want you to have this event. And so we didn't put this event so that we didn't put this event together so that you just come and you are just lazing about and everything. No, no, no. We are here, we mean business, okay? We mean business, okay? We mean business, okay? Now, when I talk about the golden stream of internet income, I want you to understand that there are multiple ways or multiple streams by which anybody can be able to generate money from the internet. Multiple ways, okay? Multiple ways. It's not one way, it's not two ways, it's not three ways, it's not four ways, it's not five ways. There are different ways. The internet has become something called the great equalizer. Somebody type this. The internet has become something called the great equalizer. The internet has become something called the great equalizer. Type that. The internet has become the great equalizer. Type that. Type that. I need you to type this, and I'll explain later in my presentation what that means. But I need you to type it now so that you begin to start making sense of some things. Okay. The internet has become something called the great equalizer. The great equalizer. All right. That's what the internet has become. It has become something called the great equalizer. Let's all type that down. The great equalizer. All right, the internet, yes, thank you so much. The internet has become something called the great equalizer. Now, anytime that I think about the word streams, I always think of Psalm 1 verse 3. And I need us to first of all just break the scripture down. After I break it down, we just zone straight into what we have today. Okay, I don't want to keep so long. All right. So this is what the scripture says. It says the person, or it says, let me read it in King James. All right, King James is here. It says, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers." No, I want the word stream. Okay, okay. Let's just read NIV. Okay, it says that person is like a tree planted. Take note of this word, planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Okay, that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Okay, that is what the scripture says. Now, first things first, all right. I want you to start thinking. You see, this is what I need you to understand first of all. The Bible is not just a book about how to go to heaven. The Bible is not just a book about how to go to heaven. That's what many people are thinking. And I know there are some of my friends here who are Muslims and everything. I know we've celebrating the Eid Mubarak with you, but I just want to be able to just tie this to explain a very powerful concept. Okay, so just listen. All right, thank you so much. So listen carefully. All right, the Bible is not just a book about how to go to heaven. It is a health book. It is a finance book. It is a branding book. Whatever type of book that you want it to be, that is what it is. Everything godly, everything that has the ability to be able to make your life exponentially better is already contained inside the Bible. I am telling you, everything that we are going to experience in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, if we even get there, is already encapsulated within the words that have been outlined and inscripted in the Bible. And so I needed to see the Bible as not just a place where we are just reading a bunch of scriptures to feel holy. No, it's literally a guide for your life. And so the moment you begin to see it from that perspective, you do not just see the Bible as something that is not necessarily relevant to my everyday life and Every problem that you've ever decided to solve, every problem that you encounter in your life, is already, the solution is already in the Bible. If you're looking for another side hustle, the solution is already in the Bible. And so the moment you begin to see things like that, everything changes. You have another eye that now reads the Bible from, it scans the Bible from another perspective. And once you're scanning the Bible from that perspective, oh, a lot of things, you just begin to see things like this. Pa, 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 pa. So that's why people are asking me, how are you able to connect this and this and this and this? I went to Sweden the other time on Sunday, and I released one powerful scripture today. Everybody was like, wow, wow, wow. Now it's not any magic. It's just that I just don't see the Bible just to be like a book just on how to go to heaven. Just like how many people see it. I see it as a branding book, I see it as a finance book, I see it as a health book, I see it as literally the guide for my life. It's the ultimate book. And so, with that being said, when I read a scripture like this, which talks about streams, and we are talking about what? The golden stream of internet income. When I think about the word streams, this is where my mind goes to immediately. This scripture, Psalm 1, verse 3. Let's break it down. It says, the person is like a tree. So let's take it from here. So, a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither, whatever they do prospers. Now, look at this. First of all, first word that you need to understand, it says a tree planted by the streams of water. First things first, you see, a lot of people are hoping for income and finance. They are hoping that this year they will make 5 times the amount they made last year. They have written it down they've put it down on their vision board. They've written it down in their diary, in their journal, that, oh, I want to make 5 times the amount that I'm making here. But you can see that they have no plan. What I need you to understand is that whenever we talk about the concept of planting, the concept of planting always has intentionality embedded in it. Let me say that again. The concept of planting always has intentionality embedded in it. Every farmer that goes to the farm to plant, he didn't just wake up and some leaves were already in the ground. He intentionally decided to take a plant, a seed, and put it inside. Listen carefully. And so when you say a tree planted by the streams of water, what I'm talking about is that, first of all, the first thing that you need is that you need to be intentional about increasing your finances if you want to be able to experience if you want to be able to experience an increase in your finances. You need to be intentional about increasing it. Like, you need to have that intention that, oh, I need to be able to channel effort towards this side of my finances, and everything changes. So that's one of the things that you need to understand. Okay, that's one of the things that you need to understand, that planting, the concept of planting, is all about intention. And then again, there's something called the law of intentionality. I'm always going to state this law. And that law states that growth doesn't happen by accident. There's something called what? The law of intentionality. And it states that what? Growth doesn't happen by accident. That means that your financial growth or your income is not going to happen by accident. You cannot be hoping. No, you cannot be hoping. You need to be, first of all, you need to be intentional about it. And that's what planting is. So it says what? A tree planted by the streams of water. In other words, in this context, you have to intentionally plant yourself by the streams of what? Our income water. So a lot of people don't even look for the streams to even plant themselves next to the streams. And so what I am doing with the golden stream of internet income is this. I'm exposing the stream to you and helping you to be able to plant yourself by the stream. Because of this, look at this. Look at the second part of the scripture. It says, which yields its fruit in season. Do you know what this means? That means that there's a season and there's a time for everything, literally, even for finances. There's a season. The internet season that we are in right now is not going to be the same time in the next 5 years. In fact, a bunch of us are already late. But we are not too late. We are just at the end of it. We are moving slightly into another age. I'm going to explain something to you. But you need to be able to do something in this season, because seasons come and they go. That is one of the characteristics of seasons. That seasons come, they come and they go. Write this down. One of the major characteristics of seasons is that seasons come and go. What that means is that sometimes you need to do things in a certain season so that you don't let it go, you don't let it pass you by. You need to be able to capitalize on certain seasons. And so what we are talking about here is this: a tree planted. So if you plant yourself by a certain income stream, it will yield fruit in a certain season. When that season goes, it's not going to yield fruit again. And that's what we are talking about when we talk about the golden stream of internet income. There's going to be a time that the internet is not going to be as powerful as it is now. You see how radio is losing its efficacy, legacy media. There's going to be a time. It may not be now, it may not be in the near future, but there's going to be a time, and it's going to shock you. Just like radio and TV, it shocked people when the advent of the internet came. And so there are certain things that are going to change. However, as we are still in the season, I want you to be able to make use of it. Now, another thing that I need you to understand, okay, another thing that I need you to understand about intention is this: intention does not produce results until it is layered with strategic insights. Write that down. I need you to write that down. I'm trying hard not to sound personal development today, but I just need you to write this thing, okay? I just need to write this. I don't want to enter my personal development bag today, okay? Intention does not produce results until it is layered by strategic insights. What do I mean? What do I mean? So first, what I'm trying to simply say is the strategic insights layered on top of intention will always give you unprecedented results. So a lot of you are intentional about doing things. You are intentional about growing certain things in your life. However, intention without strategy will always lead you into a land of frustration. Intention without strategy. There are so many people who are intentional about certain things. All of you here, you've been intentional. You've decided that, oh, I'm going to try and learn how to make money on the internet, but you didn't have the right strategy. Okay, you see, strategy is not just about a particular method and things. No, strategy is just having a deeper insight on how to do something and how to gain results from it. That's the simplest way you can understand strategy. And so when you have intention without strategy, you are literally just frustrating yourself. And so many people have intention here in Ghana to be able to make more money on the internet. They have the intention, but it's not their fault, because they didn't have anybody who has walked that path and show them that, oh, you can do this too, and this is the way to do it here in Ghana. No. And so today, what I'm going to do is this: I'm going to break down some things. I explained some things, then I'll show you the golden stream. After the golden stream, I'm going to literally just open my thing. We're going to open it together. I'm going to show you how to be able to I'm going to like literally share my screen. It's going to get practical. And so because of all of that, I want you to just be able to pay attention throughout the entire session. If whatever is happening to you, I don't know, but you really need to be able to be on the session today. Okay. Let's share this one more time. With our audience, and let's get started. Okay. So I need you to understand that there are different seasons. So the golden stream of internet income. Are you ready? First things, I need you to understand this. There are three ages of financial creation. There are three ages of financial creation. Three ages. There have been three ages, or right now so far, there are three ages of financial creation. I need you to understand this first of all. Three major ages. Now, there are different ages when you break them down further, but these are the three major blocks. These are the three major ones since the history of mankind. And so I need you to understand this, okay? First one is something called the age of the land. First one is something called the age of the land. Second one is something called the age of capital. Third one is something called the age of information and intelligence. Write this down. The age of the land, the three ages of financial creation: the age of the land, the age of capital, and the age of information and intelligence. You see, I resigned from my job with only 46 Ghana cedis. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just because I got to understand some of these things that I'm sharing with you. And since that time, God has been so good. So good. I'm sure some of you know. So God has been so good. So good. So wonderful. And so it's not because I'm not Dangote, but one thing I know how to do is I know how to generate income. And it's because I understand some of these things and I want to share them with you. And that's why I decided to put the golden stream of internet income together. The School of Lumen, we are teaching different things that are never really spoken about. And so we are here to change the game. Somebody type, we are here to change the game. The School of Lumen, we are here to change the game. Okay? So the age of the land, I'm going to break them down. The age of capital and the age of information and intelligence. Somebody type, we are here to change the game. Because me, I'm here to change the game. Okay? I don't know about you, but we are here to change the game. And so there are three things. So the first one was the age of the land. Now, in the age of the land, the people, the source, let me say this. In the age of the land, the source of wealth was literally ownership of land. Now, let me just say this before let me just say this. Now, what happens is that after each age, what happens is that the being able, let me say it this way. In the time of the age of the land, the barrier to entry to owning land was not as difficult as now. In the age of capital, at the time of its peak, the barrier to entry into the age of capital was not as difficult as now. The barrier to entry in the age of information and intelligence is now more acceptable, or is easier to get into this. It's easier to be able to benefit from this age than the age of capital and the age of land. What am I trying to say? You see, usually when we talk about, oh, these were the different ages of financial creation, many people may think that, oh, that means that once we left a particular age, that means that that age becomes redundant. No, it doesn't become redundant. It is still possible to be able to make money when you own a land, because you can now use the land for what? Farming. But you all know that it is so capital intensive to have land and to farm on it and produce fruit and produce vegetables and produce things that you can now export into different countries and get revenue. It is capital intensive. You've got to have money if you want to do it the proper way. If you want to feed just you and your family, that's fine. But if you want to be able to use that as a source of financial creation and wealth creation, you've got to have money, real money. I'm talking about a lot of money. That is what you call the age of the land. Listen carefully. You see, in the School of Lumen, we teach things that are for the elite. I'm not talking to you like you are part of the masses. No. I'm talking to you like an elite mind. So I need to open your mind. I want you to position yourself like a thinker right now, like a renowned economist. That's how I want you to think. I don't want you to be thinking like those normal. No. That's not what the School of Lumen is about. Lumen means the word light, illumination. I need to think differently. Okay. And so in the age of the land, the source of wealth was what? Was the land. So people who had a lot of, in fact, the wealth was territory. So when you own a lot of territory, you are the rich person. That's why in the days of Lot and Abraham, you understand the whole thing now, because it's all about territory. The age of the land. The age of the land. The age of the land. Now, the age of the land went on for some time, whereby territory was literally what people would then still use as a source to get rich. Now, I want you to understand that it's the source for financial creation. That's what the age is. Okay. Then there came another age called the age of capital. the age of capital. The age of capital. Now, the age of capital was the machinery age, whereby people were owning factories, whereby people were owning those kind of things. That's so in those times there was a lot of labor and machines, and that was the industrial age. That's what you call the age of the capital. This was the second age of financial creation. The industrial age. The industrial age. Am I showing you some things right now? The industrial age. So we have the age of the land, then we have the age of capital, then we have something called, after the age of the land, we moved into the age of capital. So the people who were building the age of capital were people like Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie. These people were able to build. So just think about it. You see, some of the rich people that we still have in Ghana are people who were positioned in the age of the capital. What they did was that they had very big factories, very big places, and they were producing things. Now, can you imagine if you want to benefit from the age of the capital? Do you know how difficult the barrier to entry is? Do you know the amount of capital you need to be able to start a factory? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Okay? Come on. How many people can be able to just go right now and take money and just go and start a factory? Even the government sometimes is struggling with setting up factories. How much more an individual? And so the age of the capital was very intensive, industrial age, but it was a way that people were able to generate income and finances in those times. Are you with me? The age of the land, the age of capital. Then we have something called the age of information and intelligence. This is the wealth, this is the age that we are all currently in. The age of information and intelligence. Please write this down. I hope you're all writing it down, okay? So the age of the capital was what? Territory. Power belonged to those who owned the land and controlled natural resources. So most of the wealth was either inherited. This is how people actually get the wealth. They either, in the age of the land, is either they inherit the land, it's either they fought for the land, or it's either they bought it. Three things. Inheritance, they fight. Some people go to war. Or even some people, they buy it. Some other people too, it is granted by royalty. It still happens. Like chiefs will give you the royals of people's villages and stuff. But how many people does it happen to? Okay, that is the age of the land. Number two was what? The age of the capital, which is the industrial revolution. So the people who were getting a lot of finances were the people. Is it breaking? Is the line breaking? Please let me know, is the line breaking so that I know what to do. I'm getting a message that the line was breaking.
No,
Is it
but
breaking?
you can hear.
You can
Yeah,
hear
it's
me.
the
Okay, you can
audio.
hear me. Sorry.
Yes, yes, yes.
You
We
said the
can hear
audio
you
is what?
perfect. The audio is very clear, but sometimes just a few seconds lagging behind. But aside that, everything is clear.
Okay. Okay, I
Yeah.
hope so because I'm using my mic and everything. So it's I've come prepared for everybody. Okay, thank you. Ami Mane says, okay, Becca says no. Okay. So in the industrial revolution, the people who owned wealth were the people who owned machines, factories, and what? They had a lot of labor. That was the age where the capitalists rose. Okay? That's the second age. Then we have the third age, known as the age of information and intelligence. As I said, I'm speaking to you like elite people, renowned economists. So I need to be able to think differently. I need to understand the stuff that I'm saying. In this age, everything has changed. Okay? There are three major ways that people generate wealth from the age of information and intelligence. And in the age of information and intelligence is where the golden stream of internet income lies. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to break down the age of information and intelligence briefly. And then from there, I show you some things, and then we get deeper into the golden stream. Okay. We get deeper, all right? We get deeper into everything. All right, so let me move my thing and let's look at this. Okay, so in the age of information and intelligence, wealth is built in three ways. Number one, I want you to write this down. Number one, content. Number two, code. Number three, automation. Write this down. Number one, content. Number two, code. Number three, automation. Don't think you know what I'm about to say, because I'm telling you, this golden stream of internet income will go and land at some place that some of you already know, but it's going to become. You are going to see it from a different light. It's going. Is you. I'm telling you, after we are done, you know that you've entered a session. Okay. So this is the age of information intelligence, content, code, and automation. I need somebody to write this down in the chat section. There are some certain things that when you see on the screen or you hear me say, feel free and put them in the chat section. Okay, feel free, make that on the chat section is yours. Is yours. Okay, is yours. Okay. So code, content, and automation. What do I mean by that? Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, so first of all, let me just talk about the code part, right? So code refers to you basically building software. So we saw people like Bill Gates and all of these people rise up into wealth because they built something called code. Now, in the age of information, even though it's easier to be able to set up code than it is to be able to own machines and have a large territory, the barrier to entry to code is still high. How many of you here can sponsor an app that is being made right from scratch? The back end, the front end, make sure everything is working, having your team set up and everything. How many of you can do that? Even if you can do that, do you know how capital intensive it is? At least compared to some of the other things. So code is one of them. Okay, code is one of them. All right, so people build software as a service product known as SaaS product. Code. I need you to listen carefully. Then we also move into the age of intelligence, in other words automation, in other words what? AI. Being able to do things with minimal labor, increased efficiency. That's what we are talking about. And so now almost everything is AI driven. But how many of you can really participate in the AI generation? We can participate, but it's not as open as many people think. Like the people who are making a lot of money from it are the people who actually own the platforms that actually do the things. So it's almost like code mixed with automation. That's how it is. However, automation can still be able to enable you to enter into one of the ways of the age of information and intelligence, which is content. So content is like the least barrier to entry compared to code and automation. And so when I'm talking about content, I'm not talking about you coming to build a personal brand, or I'm not talking about those things. Really, it's part, but I'm not really talking about those things. I'm not talking about you coming to dance on TikTok or any of those things. Those things are fine. You can do that for fun, for leisure. I have no problem with that. Okay. But that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. I need you to be able to understand. As I said, I want you to think like a renowned economist. I'm talking to elite people. And so I need you to think differently. Okay. And so that was what we have. We have code, we have content, we have code, we have automation. Now I want you to listen carefully, okay? So now let's define, we are going slowly. So we are going slowly, so I need you to pay attention. So let's define what content is, okay? So content, what then is content? Because content is where we are now going. So first of all, we are going to find the golden stream of internet income in the age of information intelligence. Now we are also going to find the golden stream of internet income within the content. But that's not the content in itself is not the golden stream, but we are going to find it within it. So then what then is content? Because we need to be able to understand what content is before we be able to even make sense of it. Then we can contextualize it and compare it to what the golden stream is. So content is simply, you can simply refer to it as any form of information. Number one, you see information is in yellow. Information, media, or intellectual property, number three, one, two, three, created and shared for the purpose of informing, entertaining, or engaging an audience. So now, in the age of information and intelligence, we've seen the rise of content creators. Now you see a lot of content creators buy cars and stuff. These cars and things, like, in prior to the age of information and intelligence, unless you could, some of the cars that some of these content creators now drive, unless you had like some 3 4 factories, you wouldn't even afford some of the stuff that they have, because content is beginning to pay. So you look at people like Kylie Jenner, who are then, they are leveraging content to be able to now build magnificent companies, because now we are in the age of information and what? Intelligence. Over here is ideas, over here is software, over here it's knowledge, it's content, it's automation, it's personal brand, it's all of these things. Okay, all of these things form part of the age of information and intelligence. Okay, I'm using this to make, I'm going to make a significant point. So I need you to really understand what I'm about to say. Okay, also, yeah, in the age of information and intelligence, data is also one of them. I can't emphasize on data. Data is one of the greatest assets. We'll do another event again on internet income. Probably we may do, like, we'll do more, because there's more to cover that a lot of you guys don't know, and so we're going to touch on those things. Okay, so that is what content refers to. Three things: information, media, and intellectual property. I want you to just focus on those three things for now. So now that we've been able to establish the three ages of financial creation, you've now been able to understand that now we've moved totally. We've not It's not total, but now it's not so easy to be able to create or get enough finances in the age of the land anymore. It's not easy to be able to get a lot of finances in the age of the capital anymore. It's not easy to be able to get a lot of finances in the age of information intelligence anymore. The game has changed. I mean, you can now be able to get it in the age of information and intelligence, especially in the arena of content. So the game has changed. Okay, the game has changed. Now, the thing is this: when you make enough finances from the age of information and intelligence, what you have to do is this: you have to find a way to be able to either reinvest it into either the age of the capital or the age of the land. They are not redundant. They are still there. It's just that the barrier to entry is now higher, is now more difficult for everybody to just enter. But everybody can be able to participate in the age of the information and intelligence. Okay, I need to understand that. Okay, I need you to understand that. So then the thing is this: let me now enter into everything. Okay, now please pay attention at this point in time. I'm about to now break some things down. Over here, I'll just opening your mind into certain things. Now I'm about to go deeper. Okay, so listen carefully. Okay, now listen. I want you to listen to what some of the things that I'll say from this point onwards, because now we're about to just go straight into income and everything. As for today, we are just going straight into business. We are not wasting our time, and no. We are not going to the personal development. You guys know I can do that, right? You know that I'm one of the best when it comes to those things. But this is not what today is about. Okay, this is not about wisdom and things. This is straight about money and finances. This is serious business. Okay, you see, the word income. Okay, the word income comes from, let me say it this way. You see, so what we are trying to do is this: we are trying to now generate income from the age of information and intelligence. That's what we are trying to do primarily, because within the age of information and intelligence lies the golden stream of internet income. So everything that we are trying to do, or anything that we are trying to understand about income, should be within the context of the age of information and intelligence. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay. Now, with that being said, how before we even try to understand internet income, we have to first of all understand income. Because I remember what I'm saying today is not about wealth creation, it's about income generation. Income generation is different from being wealthy. When you're wealthy, it means that you have assets, true assets. You have houses, you have big things that can be really quantified as true wealth. That's what you call wealth. That's what makes Dangote Dangote. That's what makes all of these people these people. It's because they have these type of things. They have the real estate, they have the machines, they have the factories, they have all of these big things. Okay, but income generation is about you being able to generate enough income to be able to support different areas of your life. And so, when we talk about income, before we talk about internet income, you need to understand income so that you can then understand what the internet now does together with the income, and then how you'll be able to now discover the golden stream within it. The word income comes from the Latin word known as incuman. I said the Latin word, the Old English word known as incuman. Okay, incuman. Now, I already told you I studied etymology in 2018. However, I'm also a student, and so I keep on learning. And so, when I was putting together the golden stream of internet income, I did my research and I said that this thing incuman, that's what it means. Now, incuman simply means one thing. It's not any difficult thing. It means come in or enter. Incuman, which is the Old English verb for income, means come in or it means enter. Listen carefully now. Listen carefully. It means coming or what? Enter. So, first of all, I need to understand this, okay? You see, when it comes to money and finances, listen to this. Money can never come in until you give out. Can you write that down? Money can never come in until you give out. Now, you see, I wanted to start talking about this gold because this golden stream of internet income things is not now that I've known about them. People who know have been talked like maybe unless you are within my tight circle before you know, but I wasn't sure at the time whether I should put it out to the public because I was like, oh, I'm not yet at that level that I want to reach. Now I'm kind of there by God's grace. And so now there's the confidence to share to everybody because it's proving. All right. Incuman. Remember what I said? I said money can never come in until you first give out. No, I didn't say money can never enter unless you. I said money can never come in until you first give out. This is the first principle that I need to understand about income. This is principle one when it comes to income. Money can never come in until you first give out. Because incuman means what? Come in. That's what income literally means. It means come in. But nothing can ever come into your bank account, into your life, into your Momo account, into your PayPal account, into whatever account you have until you first give out. You have to give out something. Yes, money, yes. Let me put this on the screen. Money can never come in until you first give out. It can never. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Okay, what am I then trying to say? I'm trying to say this. When I'm saying giving out, I'm talking about value. Okay, so what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say this. Value is the key to income. Value is the key to income. So when you want to understand internet income, before you understand internet income, you need to understand this principle of income. That money can never come in until I give out. That means that there should be some value that I'm giving before I then receive. And until you don't come into that understanding of that dynamic, forget being able to generate tons of income. Now, you see, there are different types of income. Okay, many people get income from trading their time for money and so many different things. Okay, I don't want to explain those dynamics now. Today is not about that. But the whole thing is this: income always comes from some sort of value. Even if you are inside a job, what happens is that you are giving some value to the job. And so, because you are giving value to your workplace, you are giving you some money they're giving you some money in exchange for the value that you are bringing, or that in exchange for the value that you bring on board to that job, to that workplace. So value is the key to income. Money can never come in until you first give out value. And so when we are talking about internet income, even though you see, whenever we talk about internet income, people just think that the internet is just this get rich quick, touch, press this thing. No, 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 no. As an elite thinker, you need to first of all think in these lines. Think within the scope of value. The moment you see any kind of scheme that does not have a high value proposition, just know that it's a scam. And that's why a lot of people are not being able to make money from the internet. That's why the internet just seems like, oh, this whole thing is not so true. It's not so. It's because people never think in the scope of value when it comes to the internet. But you know that it's internet income. The principles of income still apply. And the principle that I'm teaching you is money can never come in until you give out. Come in, give out. Come in, give out. Come in, give out. Let me repeat that. Come in, give out. Inflows, outflows. Inflows follows outflows. I love that. Okay. And so, I need you to understand this. Okay, that's the thing I need to understand. Second thing that I need you to understand is this: income is king. Somebody write that down. Income is king. Income is king. You need to be able to learn how to be able to generate income. If you want to be able to then learn how to be like, we need this. We need this. Everybody needs this. One of the things that I figured out, and you see, we live in a world whereby people want the influence and the impact, but they forget that income is one of the things that allows you to have influence and impact. And so even within my work as a public speaker, as a consultant, a coach, doing all of these things, I realized early in my journey that, hey, see, first of all, I needed some freedom of time. And so that's why I decided to let myself free in terms of not having a job. That's intentional, it's by design. I I don't have a CV. I don't plan to get a CV. But I knew that if I want to be able to generate income outside of the scope of the workplace and outside the scope of a job, I need to be able to think within the scope of value. And so, I realized that, oh, in order to be able to fund the things that I want, people see me and I'm speaking to different people. We are moving this way, we are organizing this, we are doing this, doing this, doing that. All of these things is because the income is sponsoring the influence and the impact. And so, income is king, literally, in your life. I mean, health is everything, health is wealth, but income is king. I need to understand that, okay? I need to understand that. So you need to be able to get that income so that you can use to sponsor some of the things that you want. What if you could get another? And you see, I'm not trying to show you how to be able to become the richest person. No, I'm just showing you how to have a legitimate side hustle. That's all I'm showing you. Something that you can add to be able to have like another source of things to be able to like work with. That's all I'm showing you. Okay. So value is the key to income. So I need to think within the scope of value. Okay. Now, first of all, I need to understand this about value. Value is very, very subjective. I'm telling you, see, every person who generates income in whatsoever form or way understands the concept of value. Even the people that do illegal things, the people that sell the drugs that people don't want, the cocaine, those things, they sell it to people who see it as valuable, even though what they are doing is called value perversion. They sell it to people who see that thing as valuable. Do you get it? To them it's relevant, even though it's perverted value, it's relevant to those people. So that is the value. So those even people in illegal fields understand that income will even come by value. But you are trying to make income, but you are not thinking within the scope of value. Why are you doing this to yourself? This is what really holds people back, because they don't want to be able to prioritize the concept of value when it comes to income generation. Big mistake. Big mistake. People who do illegal things, I'm telling you, value is subjective. So to the person who is buying that thing, that drug or whatever, the person knows that to them it is valuable, even though it's value perversion. It's valuable to them. That's why they'll spend all that money. Because even the people in the illegal fields are thinking within the scope of value. How much more you? So I need you to understand that value is the key to income. So when we talk about internet income is not possible without value being in the equation. Can you write that down? Internet income is not possible without value being in the equation. Write that down. Today we're about to go into things, so I'm building everything step by step. Internet income is not possible without value being in the equation. The reason I'm emphasizing on the concept of value is so that you don't come and think that whatever I'm about to learn some quick quick. No, 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 no. That's not this. If you think that's this, you can go to the person that'll teach you that. I'm about to show you some stuff, and there's value in it, and you really have to be able to understand these things. Otherwise, it's not really going to work for you. Okay? Internet income is not possible. I need somebody to write that down. Internet income is not possible without value being in the equation. And so, value is the key to income. Okay, value is the key to income. What then do I mean? Okay, let's move on from here. Okay, so one of the very major characteristics of value is that it's subjective. So then, when we talk about value being the key to income, you have to then find something that is valuable to people. So let's ask ourselves this one question. So the question to generate internet income is this: how can I deliver value? If we believe value is the key to income, this is the question we have to ask ourselves. The question is this: is the question is this the question to generate internet income is this: how can I deliver value over the internet that people can be able to pay for? Okay, that people can be able to pay for. That people can be able to pay for. How can I deliver that value that people can be able to pay for? I'm going to show you some things today. Okay, so let's we are taking it slowly. Invite somebody at this point in time because we are about to enter some things. Please invite somebody. Don't let your friend miss out. Okay. The question to generate internet income is: how can I deliver value over the internet that people can pay for? So then, if this is the question, how can you have to keep on thinking about this? You have to let this ring in your brain. If you truly want to be able to generate internet income, we're talking about the golden stream of internet income. You need to be able to understand this. I need you to understand this so bad. Okay? How can you deliver value over the internet that people can then pay for? People are not going to pay for anything, you're going to pay for the value. Okay, so look at this. So then there are three ways, somebody say three ways, that you can be able to then deliver value that then people can pay for. Three ways, especially in this age of information and intelligence. Three ways. Three major ways. Three major ways. And I call this the marketplace trinity. You know, I wanted to have an event before this, the golden stream of internet income, just called the marketplace trinity. Literally. I wanted to have an event just called that, the marketplace trinity. Just so that I build some certain foundations. Because this particular slide you see alone is so deep. It's so deep that when I break it down, especially even number two, you think number two is some cheap thing that where service is just about delivering a service. When I break down some things to you, you understand that no, this guy is on another level. The marketplace trinity. Somebody type this: the marketplace trinity. The marketplace trinity. Let me even type it too: the marketplace trinity. I hope you guys are learning some stuff right now. Okay, the marketplace trinity. These are the three ways by which you can be able to deliver value. Okay, three ways by which you can be able to deliver value over the internet. The marketplace trinity. Number one is something called physical product. Everybody here knows physical products. I'm not coming to now tell you about physical products. We're all born with physical products, Pampers and all of those things. Physical products, literally. Just stuff that you can feel, you can hold. And you see, when it comes to internet income, people sell physical products over the internet. So people sell clothes, people sell books, people sell powder, people sell cream, people sell everything, every kind of thing. People sell cars, people sell all those kind of things, right? Those are physical products. Number two, people deliver services. So you are like a painter, you are whatever it may be is a service. Okay, so use the internet as a medium. Okay, to be able to then market whatever thing you have. Okay, so I need you to understand. Okay, I'll explain. Then number three, there's something called a digital product. Now the golden stream of internet income is within this thing called the digital product. That's why it's green. It's not it, but it is within it. So physical products, I've put red there, services red. I don't want to go into all of that today. But digital products is what I'm about to show you. You see, some people, when they think about making money on the internet, they are still stuck in the age of capital, whereby you're supposed to have like things like machines or like physical items and things like that. And so they bring age of capital thinking into age of information, into the age of information space. And they don't even like it becomes you can make it with it, but it's difficult. I won't say it's difficult, but it's not as it's not as I won't say it's difficult because a lot of people do make a lot of money and we have even sold like physical products. But the thing is this, it's the barrier to entry is not for everybody. It's not everybody that can literally sell these kind of things. And so it doesn't make it doesn't make the internet it doesn't make the internet the great equalizer that it is. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So for some people, when they think about making money on the internet, all they're thinking about is how can I ship products from China to Ghana and come and sell it, ship products from Bangladesh and whatever. Isn't it too long? Like we have progressed past that time. Okay. When you go to places like America, people then sell stuff like digital products because they are really living within the age of the information. Like people do sell physical products still, but a bunch of people are making tons of wealth with digital products in the marketplace trinity. And so that's what I want to be able to talk to us about. Okay. That's what I want to be able to talk to us about, digital products, okay? But I want you to focus. If you think you know what I'm about to show, I'm telling you, you probably might not. So you just want to follow through because I'm about to show some really. We're going to go into things today, okay? So then there are three main types of digital products. You see, when you talk about digital products are simply any type of product that can be delivered and consumed over the internet or over a digital medium. Let me see that again. A digital product is any type of product that can be delivered and consumed over a digital medium. Let me say that one more time. A digital product is any product that can be delivered and consumed over a digital medium or over the internet. That's what you call a digital product. I said it can be what? Delivered and what? Consumed. So then there are three types of digital products. People think there are three types of digital products. Three types of digital products. Three main types. Three main types of digital products. Listen carefully. Number one is something called a software product. You see, today I'm not in my personal development bag, so don't expect me to be dropping the wisdom, those things. No, those things I leave them for some other time where when you get to encounter that on a deeper level, okay? But for now, let's just focus on business, okay? But as for me, if you people know, if you touch me, we did Lighty Advantage. Lighty Advantage was 3 hours of pure wisdom. 3 hours. Okay, we'll do more of those things too as well because it's mindset, skill set, and what tool set. Remember, I told you that. Okay, I told you that in the beginning that the School of Lumen will be learning three things. We learn the mindset, skill set, and tool set. That means that there's a certain mindset that you should have. Then you should also have a certain type of skill. And that's why in our next event, I'm going to show some things on how I've been able to work remotely and stuff, and how like people are working remotely, like doing stuff but they are in their countries and they are living the 4-hour work week life. I'll explain that too in the next event. That's what our next event is going to be about. So you want to come for that one as well. And then we are going to touch on those things. But the whole thing is this. The whole thing is basically this. Oh, I've lost my train of thought, but it's fine. So we have three main types of digital products. Let me just go into my stuff and not talk about all of those things. All right. So we have three main types of digital products. Number one, software products. Number two, media products. Number three, something known as info products. Okay. So you can even call this the digital products trinity. You can call this the digital products trinity. The digital products trinity. Okay. Software products. So software products are things that you can literally build. Okay. I mean, like, people build it with code. Remember, I told you that in the age of information intelligence, people build code. So what you do is that you build an app, or you build a site, or something that can really be leveraged. Okay. So I've seen people generate a lot of money from the software product space. Okay. Over here, the main thing is code. It's not really like code, it's software. So it's code. So they have a particular app, they have a particular thing that is like literally powering everything. So one of the ways, like, what you need to do is that some people then buy a domain. They then build a website that has an entire platform whereby people can do this and make purchases from this and that and that. Those are software products. Okay, that's one type of digital products that we have. So it's literally delivered over the internet or over a digital medium, and is consumed over a digital medium. Okay. So like apps like WhatsApp, literally, or any app that you use, that like the MTN, Momo, or your bank app, or any of those things, that's what you call a software product. All right. So if you want to be able to participate in the age of information, you can be able, in the age of information and intelligence, you want to be able to generate wealth, you can actually build a software product. Okay, you can actually do that. Okay, you can actually do that. It's going to be very helpful. It's just that the barrier to entry is not low enough for everybody. The barrier to entry is quite high. And so it's not everybody that has the finances enough to be able to power software products, but software is the way to go. I will have a product. We'll have a program some other time. We're going to talk about why software is one of the ways to be able to go, and that's why people who know how to code, people who know how to market, like, software products and stuff, are the people that are really going to be positioned in the future. Stuff on that time. Yeah, School of Lumen, there's so much. My goodness me. You see, before I decided to set out as a public speaker, I condemned myself to months of development, incubation. There are things that I've downloaded long time ago in 2021 that I was sharing with people that they couldn't even perceive the wisdom of what I was sharing at the time, until it began to make sense in my life and the lives of my clients and the life of people who are around me. So listen to the stuff that I tell you, okay? Software products. So if you know how to code, that's good for you. However, this is not what the golden stream of internet income is about. I'm not here to tell you to build a software product. No. Number two is something called media product. Somebody type media product. Type media product. Okay, so software product, media products. Type software products, type media products. Media products are things that are delivered over the internet. Now, when I talk about media, I'm talking about things like podcasts and YouTube videos. Now, a YouTube video is not necessarily a software, but it's like you watch a podcast and then you are like, it's it's delivered over the internet and you consume it over the internet, and then YouTube pays all of these people, and so some of these people make money. Spotify pays people for putting their softwares and for putting their media up on these channels. Like, we have so many new creators in the age of information intelligence who are literally eating from this market called the media products. So software products, media products is like one of the best ways. Okay? Software products, media products. Now, in software products, okay, I'll not talk about that today. I spoke about that in some session. I did it with some Nigerians last year. It was powerful. I was talking. I broke. My God, I broke down. You, you stop. I don't want to get into that. Okay, so three main types of digital products: software products, media products, info products. Now, the reason why software products is red, media products is also red, is because of the barrier to entry. In media products, it's quite easier to enter into. It's quite easier for people to have media products than software products because the barrier to entry is lower than that, but still, like, you are now going to get a podcast, get equipment, get so many things, build a, like, oh my God, this is a lot. Okay, but then we have number three, something called info products. And info product is where the golden stream of internet income is. And so I want to be able to break it down, info product and everything, and then you get to see what the golden stream of internet income is. Okay, you see, today I'm not going to talk about so many different things. I'm not going to zone into, I just want to go straight into business. All right, that's why I'm going. I think, hey, today I've been fast too. I don't even think I've moved that this fast before in a session. Really, I'm telling you, I've not moved this fast before. I don't even know I'm speeding. Okay, so the marketplace trinity is what? Physical products, service products, digital products. And then I told you that the golden stream of internet income can be found within the digital product space. So then we broke down what it means to have a digital product. I defined what a digital product was to all of you. And then I told you that we have three main types of digital products. We have software products, we have media products, we have info products. Now, info product is what? It's simply information. It's simply information that is delivered and consumed over the internet. That is packaged. Let me say this: information that is packaged, that is delivered and consumed over the internet. Don't think you know what I'm about to say. Let's get into everything. We are going to go deeper. So, three main types of digital products: software, media, info. Okay. So the golden stream of internet income is info product. Everybody type info product. I want us to flood the chat with info products. Even in the community, type info products, info products, info products. People will understand, they'll start joining. Type info product, info product. Do it on YouTube, do it on the community, do it everywhere. Info product. Ghana, are you ready? Africa, are you ready? I'm about to open up some stuff, okay? And you see, the people who are missing this, they're missing something generational, I promise you. Because these things, you not hear them anywhere. You don't go to any seminar. All these seminars, they just teach like some stuff that are not, it's not like things have changed, guys. And you can do different things. And none of these people have really done these things like I have. And so that's what gives me the energy and the authority and the confidence to be able to organize an event and do these kind of things and show you these things. Like, where in Ghana did they teach you about these things? The stuff that you've learned already about the different ages of financial creation, the stuff you've learned about the marketplace trinity or the digital products trinity. Where have you heard this at an event before? Tell me. I'm waiting. No. And I didn't go and download it from somewhere. No. These are stuff that you've got to analyze and be a critical thing. You see what I told you in the beginning. I want you to be in this event like a renowned thinker, like a renowned economist, like an elite thinker. Don't see this as another no get rich quick. No. You're a businessman in a business meeting with that. You're in a business meeting right now that you are just hearing some privileged information. That's what's happening. You are at like a table of a renaissance of an entire thing. You see, right now what I'm doing is that I'm starting. You see, in 2022, I started teaching people about how to be able to build personal brands on LinkedIn. The time when I started doing that, people were teaching LinkedIn, but they were not teaching the way that I was doing. The way I was doing it, I was showing people how to grow personal brands. Like, I'll take you from zero, take you to 2,000, easy, boom, in 30 days, 40 days, whatever. That was how intensive it was. When I started doing that, people are not even literally moved on that wavelength yet. It's the same thing with this. And when I started sharing the things It was now later before people are now catching up and oh, it was bam bam. Like it's right now, is the time is over for that. Like you can still do it, but it's not going to hit the same. Because even now, all the people who are now teaching those things, most of them are all my students. They've all learned from me. And I've relaxed ground LinkedIn. I don't really use LinkedIn anymore like that since like last year. And so, even though I still use it, but not as much as I used to do. But what I'm trying to say is that one thing about me is that I know when to pivot, and I know the season for certain things. And I'm telling you, it is time for the golden stream, and that is why this is happening. And that's why it's paining me when some people are missing this, because it's like this is going to be one of the things. And you see that one of the things is this: the people in this session are the people who are literally now going to start creating a lot of impact in the market. And that's why I'm happy that you are here, because all of the people who are here literally typing and everything, oh my goodness me, I'm excited to see where you guys end up after this, because we are going to go deep. And that if you really take these things serious and you decide to, like, you sit yourself down and say, I'm going to implement this, I'm telling you, we're going to create an entire movement. Me, I created a LinkedIn movement where people are joining LinkedIn. I think because of me, there was one time we had an event, literally 1,000 people were live on a call with us, like a virtual meeting. And all those people joined LinkedIn that one same day. LinkedIn should be paying me. That's why LinkedIn gave me a cap. I'm not necessarily for that reason, but I have a LinkedIn cap. Literally from California, right? So somebody who has been in that space and done that. But there are times, there are seasons, there's time for everything. That's not that time anymore. This is the time of the golden stream, and I need you to catch on. And so I'm always one of the people who's always leading a wave. And so I need you to catch on this wave. That's what I'm trying to say. Catch on. The golden stream of internet income. You don't hear this in Ghana, I'm telling you. And that's why I have to fill in the spots, unfortunately. I've waited too long. Nobody's like talking about these stuff. Anyway, the golden stream of internet income is info products. Info products. Are you guys ready? Okay? Are you guys ready? So the golden stream of internet income is simply info products. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the golden stream of internet income, which is info product. When I say info is just the short for information product. It's as simple as that. If you don't understand what info product is, information products. And so what we're about to do is this, okay? I want to first of all explain the dynamics of an information product. Then we go into it, and then I go straight into practicals. Today I'm not here to joke. All right? I'm not here to joke. Who here came to joke? If you came to joke, let me know. I'm not here to joke. Okay? So what then is an information product? An information product is any product, listen carefully, that packages knowledge, expertise, skill, or experience in a way that can be consumed, transferred, and monetized. Read this slowly, everybody. I want you to read this slowly. Read this slowly. And by the way, I need you to I need you to I need to take a picture of this. I need to take a picture of this slide, okay? Of this particular slide. Let's all take a screenshot of it, okay? At this moment, let's take a screenshot of this. The golden stream of internet income info product. I need you to have this, okay? Take a screenshot of it right now, okay? This is a training, okay? So the golden stream of internet income info products. Take a screenshot of it right now, okay? This type of information, people literally pay a lot of money to join those courses. But I'm about to show you all of the things I'm about to show you right now for free. I'm not here to take one CD. No, I'm not here to do that. This is the School of Lumen for a reason. The golden stream of internet income info products. Take a screenshot of it. If you're done, take a screenshot, type done, so that I know that I can move on. I want to go into everything. All right. Yeah. I'm just saying, take a screenshot and save it on your phone. No, you can save it on your phone, not necessarily for the community or anything, but it's fine. I want this to be imprinted in the back of your mind that this is what the golden stream is. So now listen to what this is about. Okay. Thank you, Samuela. All right. Thank you. Okay. Don't worry. We'll have another event soon where we'll do the personal development stuff. I know some people want to like this time I went like not too long ago, 2 weeks ago. I went for this meeting somewhere, and this guy was one guy who joined the the lighty advantage, and he was going wild about the things, and when are we going to have another mind session and all those things. I know people are always asking me those questions, but those times are going to come. Right now, let's get straight to business. All right, you get that side of me too as well. Okay, an information product is any product that packages knowledge, expertise, skill, or experience in a way that can so simply put, an information product is what you know as ebooks, online courses, templates, checklists, those kind of things. Those are simply information products. Simply information products. Just not to make it so technical, that's what an information product is. Okay, I don't want you to be confused about what it is. That's what it is. Okay, an information product is simply those ebooks. Let me see. Let's Google information products and see what we have. Okay, all right, information products. Let's see. I want to see, so like I mentioned, as many of the products that are okay. Right, cheat sheets, any of those things, okay? Ebook, workbook, template, online course, all of those things are information products. Even like online courses, like online video courses. How many of you have ever taken a program online? Maybe from Udemy, Coursera. Have you ever done that before? That's an information product you've consumed. So you see that all of these billion-dollar industries and billion-dollar companies are literally playing in the information product space. But what they do is that some of them combine information product and software. One of the major ways to be able to generate a lot of, if you want to go beyond the income realm into the wealth realm, one of the things that we want to do is that you want to merge either of one of the digital product trinities. So you can merge media product with information product with software product with media product. Those kind of things. The moment you see the things I'm teaching you, I'm telling you, if you listen to what I'm saying, you can build something tangible within the next 5 years. You can build a software product that delivers an information product service. And I'm not just telling you this. If you see me come out with my software product, that's me. I don't talk about my plans in the open. If you see me come out with one, don't be shocked. It's because I've understood these things. I'm playing a different realm, a different game. Okay? And so that's what I need you to understand. That's what I need you to understand. Okay? So let's go deeper, all right? And at this point, I need us to be able to let's invite somebody. If you truly love that your friend, you don't want your friend to be asking you for money anymore, those kind of things. Share this with them at this point. Let's reshare the link on the community page so that people join. I'm going to enter into something right now, and once I start entering into these sites, and the person misses, that is all. We're done. Like we are literally done. Okay, so an information product is what? Okay, so ebooks, courses, cheat sheets, templates, all of those things. But the whole thing is this: when we talk about information products, people think that they are selling information. You are not selling information, no. Guys, you are not selling information. You are selling real solutions to real problems. That is why I'm saying that that's why I started with talking about the value is the key to income. And then I've spoken about the three ways, the marketplace trinity, three ways to be able to then have value in the marketplace that would then translate to income: physical products, services, digital products. I broke the digital products into software, media, info. And then I'm talking about info. But when I talk about info, I'm not just trying to say that I'm not just trying to say, guys, can we all share the link? I need us to share the link at this point. Can we share the link? Everybody here, let's share the link. Share the link. Share the link at this point in time. Can we share the link? Reshare the link on your status. Take a screenshot and add the link at this moment. We are about to change the game. All right. So watch this. Okay. So look at this. Okay. So you are not just selling information, you are selling solutions to real problems. Step by step transformations, access to results others want. Now, what do I mean, guys? What do I mean by this? Look at this. You see, when people are talking about selling ebooks and courses and online programs and all those things, now I'm not trying to say start that too. You see, just listen to me. If you don't listen to me, even though I've told you the golden stream of internet income is info products, I'm not done. I've just begun. I've just begun trying to now explain to you what the golden stream of internet income is. So the moment you think you already know, I'm sorry, you're going to miss it. You need to be humble and listen. Okay? I need you to be able to just take your time, be patient. All right? Patience is a virtue, guys. Patience is a virtue. All right. So the thing is this, look at this. All right. Whenever you sell and whenever you go for and like everybody here said, some people said they've joined a course before and things like that. For example, there was one time that I wanted to be able to, in fact, let me just put it like this, okay? So there are many people who are struggling with getting scholarships. What if there was an online course that existed that showed people about scholarships and how to be able to get scholarships into certain places? What you have done is that you have then just provided a solution to a problem because people don't know how to write all of those essays that they need for the scholarships and all those kind of things. So you're not just selling the information, you are selling that solution to that problem. Are you with me? Another thing could be step by step transformations. People even sell fitness online programs and stuff like that. It could even be things like forex, and people who are trying to learn these kind of things. All fall within the category. All as long as it's an online course, it's an ebook, is one of those things. It's an info product. Now, what am I trying to tell you? You see, let's look at this. Let me show you something. Now I'll show you this. I'll show you this as I'm going. But I just want you to understand this that the information products or info products is not about information alone. It's about you selling solutions, step by step transformations, and access to results other people want. Listen carefully. I'm going to something right now. Listen carefully. And so, because of that, now that we know that information products, the way the golden stream of internet income is information products, I now know that, okay, now the way that I can be able to now tap into the golden stream that Paa Kwesi Folson is talking about is that I need to be able to get in tune with info products. Is that the key? You want to be able to get in tune with info products? Okay, then what we have to do is this. We then have to be able to understand ways, because there are two major ways by which everybody here can be able to tap from the golden stream, because the stream is flowing. But then how do I then tap from the stream and then drink from the stream, the fresh stream of the, and it's not, this one is not even just a fresh stream, it is golden. You see, the reason why I'm saying it's golden is because this is where, like, let's look within the space, okay? Right now, there's so many people who have generated a lot. There's this guy, there's like so many people. I don't even want to mention names right now, but so many people have been able to make like a lot of money using info products. Let's look at this like this, okay? Let's say I think he said this 100. Okay, right. Okay, just look at this. Just look at this. All right, just look at this. I watched this some time because me, I'm big in the info product space. Okay, so Imam Ghazi exposes the info industry and how he made 100 million with this info product. You see, so there are a lot of people who are already benefiting from these things. It's just in Ghana that people just don't understand how to be able to tap in from the golden stream of internet income. And so my job over here is to show you the golden stream, and I've showed you the golden stream, which is info. But then, if it's info, how then does Evans, that's Frederica, that's Kenya, that's Michelle, that's Jessica, and all the other people who I can see commenting, how then do you tap into the stream? Somebody type two ways. Two ways. Everybody type two ways. Two ways to tap into the stream of gold. Two ways to tap from the golden stream of internet income. Somebody type two ways. Somebody type two ways. Okay. All right. Hey, nobody. Let me share this on the page. I need people to join this, okay? I need people to join this part. Because this I'm getting into everything. All right. Please, Mauricia, kindly reshare the link on the page. 2 ways to tap from the golden stream. Okay, thank you so much. The people who are engaging, God bless you. All right, so 2 ways to tap from the golden stream. 2 ways to tap from the golden stream. Look at this, everybody. Are you ready? First way is this, something called the create and market method. Create a market method. Create and market method. This is what you want to do. So the people who then tap into the info product space or the golden stream of internet space, what they do is that they create and market. So what they do is that they create an information product right from scratch. So they take their knowledge, their expertise, and they make it into an information product quite literally. This is we are only at like we are only like half of the thing. Oh. Now before we are about to enter into deeper waters. So I need you to focus. I need you to focus. Don't mind anybody. Don't let your internet distract you. Don't let anybody. Don't listen. You can be eating your food and be listening to me, but I need you to pay attention. Okay? Create and market method. So what people do is that their own they create their own information product and they market them. So for me, I have my own information products on public speaking, on so many things. Many of you have downloaded my ebooks. All my ebooks, I don't charge for them, literally free. I call it community service products. I give it to everybody for free. This year, I'm going to drop one of the best products. Last year, we dropped. As for this product that we're about to drop, it's going to go crazy and it's free for everybody. I don't mind. I do this every year, once every year. It's going to give it to everybody for free on public speaking. It's going to come. But it's something that I created for my expertise and my knowledge. I created it and then I decided how to market it. That's the first way to tap from the golden stream of internet income, which is info products. You want to create your own info products. So in like a lot of people, like it's so sad that in Ghana doesn't happen that way. Like a lot of people don't create their own information products, but you can do that. That's the way that I made my first money online through info products. Literally. I created my first ebook. And when I created my first ebook, I sold it. What happened was this. I got 10,000 impressions or something like that, or 11,000 impressions in the first 24 hours. Guess what? Out of all those views, only one of my friends bought, and then my dad. He was just buying to support me. Only 2 people bought for me. Literally. But still, I still made money from the info product space. Later, I learned how to market and everything. But you want to first of all create and then you market. So how then you create? You can create an ebook. You can create an online course. All of those things. That's what you call the info product space. And then you learn how to market it. Marketing it is another art on its own. Okay. But the whole thing is this. You see, I want you to understand that one of the biggest things about the golden stream of internet income, the biggest characteristic of the golden stream is this. I'm looking for something that the barrier to entry is low. That's what we are trying to find out. Something that I can enter with little to no friction. Because if I tell you to now come and create an online course, some of you now have to plan the whole thing, sit down, record the course, do all those things. All of you have joined. Most of you have taken a course online before. You've seen how it is. Do you know how long it takes for them to produce that? It takes a long time. You need a serious level of dedication. But it's literally a product that you can make. It's entrepreneurship, digital entrepreneurship. You are literally creating an information product. Okay, so this is right. What we are learning over here is now digital entrepreneurship, basically. So 2 ways to tap. First of all, you can create. So you can create your own thing. And this is one of the ways that you can tap from the golden stream. You can create your own information product and learn how to market. Okay, so first method, create and market. Somebody should have written this down in the chat. Okay, There are some things that you need to write down without even me saying, okay? So create a market method. Create a market method. Create a market method, okay? Right. Create a market method. Number two way is where everything is going to be when it comes to the golden stream, and that's what I'm here to teach you. You see, these things I can teach you how to do this. Like, for example, what kind of knowledge should you monetize, how to do it, how to sell it, how to debit. I can show you everything, but that's not what today is about. That is deeper. That is for people who want to go deep within the whole thing. We are looking for a way to be able to quickly enter into the golden stream and tap from it. Okay. And so what we are going to do is that the golden stream of internet income is going to be based around this particular thing. So even though the golden stream in itself is info products, the way that we are going to tap, especially in this session, this particular one that we are doing now, the way that we are going to tap from the golden stream is going to be from the leverage and market method. So over here, you create your own product. Over here, you don't create your own product. What you do is that you leverage on a product that is already existing in the marketplace, and all you do is sell it. So the product exists, you just sell it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. You understand what I mean. A bunch of you are already seeing what I'm talking about, but don't think you already know it all. I'm about to show you how to do it here in Ghana the proper way, the best way. None of those people can be able to figure out what we're about to show you. Okay. The leverage and market method. So you want to learn how to be able to leverage an already existing product. That's what you want to do. Okay, you want to learn how to be able to leverage an already existing product and then you market it. So first way, create and what? Market. Second way, leverage and what? Market. Am I opening your eye? Am I opening your eye? Okay. So let's look at this. All right. So leverage and market method. Okay. Leverage and market. Look at this. So this is the second way. This is the second way. So there are only two ways. I need to repeat this thing so you don't forget. Two ways to tap. The create a market method. Create is good to create this because when you do this, you are like a full-fledged, you become almost like a full-fledged digital entrepreneur. So it's good to do this if you are really into entrepreneurship and you don't know where to start. You don't have enough. It's not even just about enough, but you don't want to be able to now go through the hassle of shipping products from China to whatever and keeping inventory and all those kind of things. No, 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 no. If you don't want all that, forget that. You can just literally create this. All you really need is time. But after you spend your time to create the product, that's it. Like the product is literally there. You can sell it over and over for many, many years. There's so many products that I have from 2022 that we still sell to this day. And leverage and market method. Now, the leverage and market method is what people call affiliate marketing. Now, you see, the reason why I'm using leverage and market is because I'm talking to elites. As I've already told you, I'm not talking to you people like you are just some people on the. No, no, no. I'm talking to you like elite. So I need to use elite language. So if you are in the school of Lumen, don't be using the word affiliate marketing. You are using leverage and market method. That is how we are tapping from the golden stream. So you are selling info products. So you are an infopreneur if you want to call yourself that. I'm teaching you guys how to be infopreneurs. I think that's what they call them. All right. And so the whole thing is this. I'm not going to say affiliate marketing because you see, when I say that, people think, oh, is this like people don't really get the whole thing. I'm talking about leverage and market. What that means is that somebody has already created the product. So, for example, I have sold products that other people have already created. And then all I did was I just leveraged on the fact that it was already created and I marketed it. That's all. That's the same thing that you want to do. You want to just leverage on the thing. Okay. You see what I'm talking about? You are elite. So don't say there's leverage in marketing. Okay. Infopreneurship. Yes, people are in the spirit. Okay. Infopreneurship. I'm teaching you new ways, new economies, new terms, it's a new wave that we are pushing together. After this event, you share, let them know that you learned some crazy things at the Golden Stream of Internet Income School of Lumen. I'm, that's why I told you in the beginning, the session one, that we are creating a new breed of people. I wasn't joking when I said that. New breed of people. New breed of people, especially here within our terrain, especially in Africa. New breed of people. And this is only, I can show you more stuff, but like this is we are just going, we're about to go deeper into some things. Watch this, okay? So leverage and market method. Now, just for the sake of commonality and for the sake of you understanding it, the leverage and market method is simply what people call affiliate marketing. Now, I need you to understand this, okay? Okay, I need you to understand this. You see, affiliate marketing is you literally being the middleman between the producer and the consumer. That is the business model. So it's you operating like an Uber, like Airbnb. They are just like the middle people. And you see, that is why the digital product space has a lot of leverage in the age of information and intelligence rather than in the age of land and in the age of capital. Because people could then easily play a cool middleman and make tons of money, even more than the people who are producing, and even more than the people who are producing. It's very possible. And so, what you want to do is that you want to learn how to be able to then position yourself in that middle. And so, you are literally in the middle of the product and the consumer. So, that is what Amazon does. Okay, so it's like that the middle people. Most of these software products are middle people, middlemen. It's the same thing. It's just that same business model that you are adopting into your life. However, this is a bit different. Okay, you are doing it on an individual level, but I want you to understand. That's why I started with value is the key to income. It's about you giving value. You're not just selling another type of product. You are giving value to somebody else. You are not just selling information. I told you what? You are selling solutions to a problem. You are selling step by step transformation. You are selling access. Okay? So all you do is leverage what somebody else has already created. Now there are so many, for example, like when I do, like there's this time I launched out a little small product, a low ticket product. I'm going to teach you the different types of products, by the way. There's something called a low ticket product, something called a mid ticket product, something called a high ticket product. High ticket means it's expensive, mid ticket means it's just medium price, low ticket means it's lowly priced. Low ticket product, high ticket product, medium ticket product, mid ticket. Three types of products. Boom. I'm teaching you things now, okay? Look at this. Now, with that being said, what happens is this. With the leverage and market method, all you simply do is that I was saying this. There are some products that I have that some people just take, like they have already made the product. So like the products are already there, like a bunch of trainings that are already there. It's an information product. It's giving people information. I'm illuminating them on a particular journey. I'm removing some people for some pain that they were experiencing when it came to public speaking and overcoming the fear of public speaking. It could be the same with you. If you could be a software person and then create a product that could teach people how to do JavaScript, how to be able to do a particular thing. That's the info space. It's like you are helping people with information that will help them and take them out of something that they've been struggling with for a very long time. Are you getting it? And so that's the business model. So some people, when they see that I'm selling products, they ask, "Oh, can I have an affiliate link?" And then I send them an affiliate link, and then they just simply promote the products for me, and bam. When I make a sale, they make money as well. Just from them, like help. So, for example, you see, we did the golden stream of internet income. How many of you shared the flyer? How many of you shared the flyer? How many of you shared the flyer to a friend or to on your status or on your socials? How many of you shared the flyer? How many of you? How many of you shared the flyer? I'm about to explain something, okay? How many of you shared the flyer? How many of you shared the flyer? Okay, Samuela did, Sandy did, Setina did, Ohema did. Now imagine if This, you see, this, in fact, this program that we are doing can easily go as a paid program. And in fact, one of the reasons why I'm telling people to join is because we may just remove this from our YouTube channel and then start selling this as an info product. Right now, I'm literally making an info product right in front of your eyes. Okay, now look at this. Imagine if, look at this. I need you to pay attention at this point in time. Imagine if there was a price attached to the golden stream of internet income. Let's say 100 CDs ticket for everybody to join. There was 100 CDs ticket for everybody to join. And then everybody that shared the link or that shared the status, you had a special link that when anybody tapped that link and they purchased to join the event, you got paid just for sharing something that you would have normally already shared. It's too good, right? And so that's what this is about. Like, it's so simple. People make affiliate marketing sound like a market scheme and everything. No, that's not what that, like, it's just you literally just taking a part of the producer's profits. Can I say this? Is literally taking a part of the producer's profits. That's what you are doing. So leverage. That's what we mean by leverage, because you've never developed a product. You didn't spend time to develop the product, but you are leveraging just for the fact that somebody has already made it. You are just leveraging it. Okay, you're just leveraging it. Right. Okay. Let's look at this leverage and market method. I'm about to go into something right now. Okay, so let's look. That is the people who, if you leave the stream at this point in time, I don't know, because you're now leaving the meat. It's like you finish eating your rice and everything, and you are now the meat is now what you're going to leave. You can't leave now, you're too deep. Okay, so that's why we need people to join now. Now, like at this point in time, this is like the most critical part. Okay, so leverage and market method. So I need you to understand this. So it's basically this. What you do is this: you find a product, you get the product, and you market the product. So the golden stream is what? Info product. So we are selling information products. When I say product, I'm talking about you get an information product and you market the information product. You get the information product and you what? Market it. And once you do the product plus the marketing equals business. So most of the time, the challenge that comes with affiliate marketing is this: how do I get products and how do I market? Because business is all about, majorly, business really boils down. There are like four major components when it comes to business, actually. It's like it's like production, operation, marketing, and then finance. These are like the four major parts. However, the two major things that really are like the most critical components of everything is like the product and the marketing. So when you get a product, how then can you market? So when we're talking about we're talking about the leverage and market, we're talking about getting a product and learning how to market. That's what affiliate marketing is. Just you marketing a product. Okay. But let me show you. You see, I'm going to show you how to do this in a way. Like, I'm going to show you some stuff. So there are three major challenges in leverage and in the leverage and market method, aka affiliate market. I don't really like using the word affiliate market. I like using the word leverage and market. So the leverage and market method, that's what we are using. Or you can call it leverage and marketing if you want to call it that. Whatever. But it's information product, that's what you're selling. So there are three major challenges. Number one is, how do I get a product to sell? Number two is, how do I know the right product to sell? And number three is that, okay, now that I have the product, now that I have the right product to sell, how do I market it? These are the three things that I'm about to show you today. Three things. How many of you are excited right now? Three things. I'm showing you stuff that took me a long time to learn. And I've broken them and made them so condensed for everybody to understand. Took me so long to understand these things on my own and really do something crazy with it. I'm not just talking about learning and just being there. No. I'm talking about do like something, like use this as another stream to whatever we are doing to fund a lot of the stuff that you see us do. Okay? All right. And so, three major things. So, it's how do I get a product to sell? How do I know the right product to sell? And how do I market the product? Hey, if you are letting your friends miss this one day, Charlie, yeah, be wicked. Don't let them miss this. Don't let them miss this. Ah, okay, give me a minute. Let me clean my glasses so that I can look. I can now fire everybody. I'm about to enter into some things. All right. So three things. How do I get a product to sell? How do I know the right product to sell? And how do I market the product? Share with your friends. If you love your friends, some of you post your friends on their birthday. You say, I love you. You type the I love you. You're one of my greatest friends. You've been there for me. They've been there for you, but you won't be there for them. It's time to let money. You are gatekeeping. Today you are gatekeeping. Hey, why? You've got to share. You've got to share. Tell them to join. Bombard them. Let them know it's important. Let them know it's important. So that when you start taking them to dinner and things, you do not now be expecting you to pay. Why? They can do it to themselves. How do I get a product to sell? How do I know the right product to sell? How do I market the product? Okay. So look at this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this. We are now about to go practical. So I'm going to show you then how to do these three things. And then we are done. I'm going to show you how to get a product to sell, an info product to sell. I'm going to show you how to find the right product to sell. I'm going to show you how to market it. Are you guys excited? I'm going to show you everything right now, like literally now. Are you excited? Are you excited? All right. Are you excited? So let's tell people to join now. At this point, let's tell if you now this is the best. I know I've told us to tell people to join, but now this is the time. This is really, really the time. This is really, really the time. This is really, really the time. So I need people to join now. Let's take 1 minute and get people to join. I need more people here. I need more people in the room. Okay? Join now. All right. Share this with a friend now, like literally now. If you love them, I know you love them, so send them. Send this now. Okay? Let's do this. All right. Boom. Great, 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 great. All right. So this is what we have. So I'm going to show you how to get a product to sell. And for the people who are missing this, once we, in fact, I think I'll remove I'll remove this. And you see, guys, when we are done with the event, I want you guys to, if you really found value in this event, I want you to make the most hype out of it. Make the best social media posts. Let people know that you learned some wild things. The people who missed will know that they missed. And then they can be joking with the stuff that we share. Are you with me? Okay? And I also know we also marketed this like 3 days to time or something like that. So it's all part. Okay, first things first, type this app called I said this app. This website. So you see, we are in Ghana, all right, and or we are in Africa. Some of us are from Kenya, Nigeria, and everything. You see, a lot of the books and a lot of these courses and a lot of these places that tell you about how to be able to generate income, they are not tailored towards the African space. And so Africans don't really have a share when people are teaching them these things. And so when people like me come into the space and we're sharing with you how to do this, and it's not one of these ship a product from China stuff, even though that's good to do, I'm not like saying those things are bad. It's just a bit too long, and you have to really be determined. You have to have a lot of money before you can actually do these things. This one, the barrier to entry is low, and you can always just join. And so what you want to do is that um what I'm going to do is that you see, like I'm showing you how to be able to do this within our terrain, whereby you can see it and then you can be able to literally see it reflect in your Momo account. Like if you are in Kenya, you can see it in your I don't know Pesa. If you're in Nigeria, you can see it in your Opay, whatever it is. Okay, and you see, let me say that you see affiliate marketing. Almost every thing almost every product that you use, they have an affiliate program because they know that that is one of the ways. Look at this. How many of you have taken a course from Udemy? I've taken a course from Udemy. Udemy literally has an affiliate program. Almost every product that you use has an affiliate program. Even TikTok has an affiliate program. Mention any product, like, let me see if Canva, I don't know if Canva has one. Yes, Canva has one. So with affiliate market, what you do is that you promote the product, you market it, you get a commission. That's it. You are being a salesperson. That's all. You don't need to own the product. You don't need to have the product. You don't need to create the product. Okay? You're an infopreneur. Now, let me show you this. Okay? So, almost all of those places have that because they know. And in America, these things are normal. And these places, like out there in the Western world. But in Africa, people are just way too behind. They are still thinking about age of the capital. They are still thinking age of the capital, thinking in the age of the information and intelligence space. When what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to generate income from the age of information and intelligence, and then invest it and build wealth in the age of the land and the age of capital. That's how to do it. It's reverse, not that way, not from backwards to forward. Okay. No, I'm not showing you the things yet. I'm just giving you an example, Evans. I'm not trying to say that is what you're supposed to start doing. No, no, no. I'm about to show you things right now. Those ones, you see, I'm just showing that in America, these are people sell. Because, and the reason why a lot of Africans can't sell these things is because, number one, those people don't even see Africa as a very big market. Okay. Okay. Those people don't even see Africa as a very big market. So all these Canva and all these places, they don't really prioritize using affiliate marketing for Africa. Because how many Africans actually pay for things for subscription? As long as it's not Netflix or Spotify or something like a real product, just a handful of people. I'm telling you, it's not so much. It's a very slim market. Everybody wants to use the free product. Everybody wants to use free trial. Everybody wants to do free things. And so we are a small market, and so the affiliates programs are not really tailored for Africans. And also, number two is that also our financial systems and our financial infrastructure is not yet built to the extent whereby we can be able to successfully have a full transfer of economic value with the Westerners. Because how come up to now we don't have PayPal? I hope the new government here does something. I hope like within a few 2-3 years, PayPal really comes to Ghana and Nigeria and Kenya and all these African countries. But as of now that I'm speaking, we don't have that. People don't have Stripe. So even if you promote the affiliate programs, how are you going to get paid? You see, people don't think about these things and they don't really analyze these things. And even if, like, some people already see this as the barriers. So then how then do you get to do this in Africa, in Ghana? How do you do these things? That's what I'm about to show you. I said there is Paa Kwesi Folson, there's the others. You cannot compare. Watch this. Okay, so first, this is the app that we are going to use. The app that we're going to use is this app called, it's not, let me not say app, let me say site. I don't know, I keep on saying app every single time. This is what we're going to use for now. Let me say for now. This is what I can show you today. There are other things. You see, there are other ways to be able to get that you can actually have a Stripe and stuff, those things. That's too deep for now. Like, we can show you how to do that. That's too deep for now. Let's look at this. Seller.com. Everybody, I want you to just focus at this point in time. The people who have missed, I tried my best. Thank you. All right. And so let's go to practical. Are you ready? So this is seller, all right? This is seller right in front of me. Okay, somebody say, wow, all this for free, even the website. Exactly. Exactly. Look at this. So this is seller.com. All right. So as you can see, it says the best way to sell your digital products online. All right. So you can sell any kind of digital product or service to anyone, anywhere in the world. Now, I'm not an ambassador. First of all, I want to say this. I am not an ambassador for these people. I am not, they've not paid me to do any promotion. In fact, I do not even do influencer things. Have you ever seen me promoting a particular program on my platform or something, or those things that people do? I don't want to mention the names of the products and stuff right now. Have you seen me doing that before? I don't do that. They send me the things every single time. I tell them no. I wish I could even open my mail for you and show you. Literally, like even like this week, somebody sent us something. We said we don't do influencer things here. I'm not an influencer. You can't pay me to use my platform to share your product. It's not possible. If I share anything, I'm doing it for free. Like I'm doing it because I believe that this is something that I want to show. Do you get me? So I'm not going to do it because so and so. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that way. I don't do those things. I'm not an ambassador. I've never been an ambassador for any type of program. If I do it for free. People always come to me. I'll never ever. I'll not do it. Okay, it's not, there's nothing wrong, not like, it's not like there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my style. It's not my way. It's not Paa Kwesi Folson's way. If you see me doing that in the future, I don't know. But I don't, it's not, Charlie, it's not, no, no, no. I want to see if I can show you this. Okay. All right. I don't want to show some part of, like, look at this. Oh my God. I want to zoom it a bit so that you don't end up seeing. Look at this. Let me show this briefly. Okay. I just want to show. Look at this. We told them no. Yeah, it's a brand influencer. We said no. I don't do that. And so it's not part of what I do. We get all of these emails and stuff. I'm telling you, almost every time it comes with it. However, that's not what I'm here to show you. Okay, but I'm just letting you know that I'm not here to promote these people. They are not paying me. I'm just here to show you the way that works. Look at this. So seller.com. All right. So yes, the international payments method makes some crazy. There's already some problems someone can build on. Exactly. I mean, people are trying to build solutions, but it's a lot of government politics and nation stuff, and I don't know if Africa is even ready for all of that yet at all. The people are like, our leaders are ready to go through all of those things. That's a political discussion on its own, and we can't even delve into those things for now. The whole thing is this: we cannot complain. In life, there are two things that you always find. It's either you're going to find a way or you're going to find an excuse. So some people use that as the excuse that, oh, I cannot be able to generate internet income because of the payment of PayPal and Stripe and everything. That's an excuse. You've got to find a way. You've got to find a way. And so for the people who decided to find a way, that's what I'm showing you. I'm showing the way that I found. Seller.com. Are you guys ready? Watch this. Now, a bunch of you have already bought a few of my things already on Seller before, whether it's free and everything. But you didn't know that you can be able to do leverage and market over here. A bunch of you didn't know. Okay? So let's look at how to be able to do leverage. So once you've opened the Seller.com, what you do is this: you click start selling. Okay? You click start selling. I hope it doesn't open this thing, or I'll just stop it right now. Maybe. Okay, sorry. A minute. Let me share my screen again. Okay. Let me see if my screen is showing. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right. Just let me know if you can see my screen. Seller.com. I end up opening my dashboard. I don't want to open my dashboard, my personal dashboard. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So once you open this, you can click affiliate network at the top here. If you're using your phone, I think it's going to be, let me open on my phone too over here so I can direct the people who are using their phones too as well. I want to show everybody how to do this. Okay, this is a training. I'm not coming to talk about all those. I'm not in my bag, my wisdom bag today. I'm on my finance income bag. So if you're using your phone, you want to click the three dots and click affiliate network. So let's click affiliate network. Okay, I'm logged in over here, so I don't want to log in. I'm going to log out, or let me see. I'm logged in one of my accounts. That's me. I have multiple accounts for different reasons. I have multiple accounts for different reasons. Okay, um, but Ajay, anyway, let me just make sure that this is settled. So if you're using your phone, you want to click affiliate network. If you are doing it with me, just let me know so that I know that I can continue and not continue on or those kind of things. Okay. I want to go out of this place. I'm going out of here. All right. So just let me know. Okay. So yes, somebody say yeah, please. That is who Manam TV. Okay, Manam TV says yeah. All right. So everybody says yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is this. Okay. So I've logged out. Okay. So when you click it, it's going to say I should have logged out a long time ago so I can show you right from like a beginner's place. Otherwise, like it was just going to open my own account, which it did. So there are two places. There's something called the Creator Network. You go and open Seller and discover for yourself. There's something called the Creator Platform, and there's something called the Affiliate Platform. So the Creator place is where you actually create and market, and affiliate is for you to do the leverage and market. Okay, that's why I want you to think about it. And so what you want to do is that you want to click Get Started. Now, when it says get started, what you do is that it says become an affiliate, grow your earnings significantly, get access to the biggest network of digital product creators, and earn money when you recommend their products to your audience. Okay, this is what you want to do. I'm going to show you. I'm just showing you how to remember what I told you. Remember what I told you over here. We are dealing with these three things. How do I get a product to sell? How do I know the right product to sell? How do I market the product? So right now we are dealing with number one. How do I get a product to sell? That's what we are doing. Okay. I just need you to be guided. For those of you who are just joining, that's what you need. I need to be guided. Okay. So this is what we're doing. So you open it, you open seller, you click affiliate network, you get to this place, you click get started, you get here. Now it says become an affiliate. Da, 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 da. So what you do is that you actually have to pay to join the affiliate network. Okay, but you're not paying to me, you're paying to the platform to access the info products. And look at this. If you are in Nigeria, all you do is you pay 3,000 naira, which is like, if you're in Nigeria, you know that this is cheap. This is like too cheap. I'm going to open all the currencies so you get to see. This is 3,000 naira. This is too cheap, too cheap, and it's because Nigerians made they actually made this platform themselves, so it's like it's too cheap. Let's look at Ghana CDs, okay? Because I'm a Ghanaian, all right? Ghana Jollof, 60 CDs the whole year. 60 CDs the whole year to be able, and listen, 60 CDs the whole year. You can even sell one product that has a commission of 60 CDs, and then you make that money back in literally like 2 days or 1 day if you are serious about it. 60 cities for the whole year to access. You're accessing the marketplace so you can get every kind of product that you want. 60 cities the whole year. 60 cities for 1 year. Oh my God. You're not paying to me, you're paying to the platform. I'm just saying this so that people will not come and think that I am some bring one, take one. You see those people bring one person to give one more. When you bring those kind of this is not a pyramid scheme. This is not any of those things. This is not in any of those Ponzi schemes. Forget that. All right, this is real stuff. Okay, I'm showing you the stuff. Okay, remember that there's Paa Kwesi Folson and there's the others. I keep on telling you. I keep on telling you, see, and these things I'm showing you, we've been teaching these things at some of my seminars. You see, the thing, what we do is this. At our seminars, when we pick the videos, we only post the vision and purpose and those things. The people who come, they know. We learn deeper things, deeper life. 60 cities the whole year. And up to now, you still not joined. I know it's not your fault. You didn't know about it. Let's look at it. I know there are Kenyans too over here. Kenyans, and I have a lot of Kenyan clients. Only 900 shillings. Ah, my God, this is too cheap. 900 shillings. Let's look at it. I know one of my friends is over here, Therese. She's in Cameroon. Look at this, 5,250 safer the whole year. Ah, I said you can make this in one little commission. Easy is too easy, too easy. Okay, so I'll just let it as this. Okay, so 60 CDs for the whole year. All you need to do is just click this, get started. So me, I've already paid. So what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to get started. So what you need to do is that click the get started and you start your whole thing yourself. Okay. But I'm going to open the marketplace so that everybody can see how to get the product. Okay. So let me open my market. I'm doing my password right now. I don't want you to catch my password. And so I'm operating without your knowledge right now. So give me some time. Let me log into my platform. And then I show you how to access the platform. So all you need to do is just make payments to the platform. 60 CDs. Some of you spend that on pizza. Some of you spend that on, you spend on all like unnecessary things, okay? You want to spend that on like a real 60 CDs. Some of you even spend that today. How many of you spent more than the money that you are seeing on the platform today? How many of you? How many of you? How many of you have spent more than that money today alone? I want to see. Me as me have spent that more than that money today. Way more than that. Okay? Joshua has spent more than that. So you spent product money that you can use to make. And you see, I want you to understand this, that products are assets. One of the reasons why products are assets is because when you have a product, you are able to generate income outside of time. Because time is something called a limited factor. You see, when you deliver a service, like right now I'm here, I'm literally spending my time. We've been on here 2 hours and I'm showing you something. But imagine now that I'm done recording this and we finish this program, and then what I do is that I stop this. Imagine if we are done and then I stop this recording and I say, okay, this is a full affiliate marketing course, and then I share it to people and I'm selling it now. I don't need to spend my time again to have 2 hour sessions with everybody. This alone can be able to suffice for that because it's a product. So products are so necessary because you get to be able to fulfill outside of the realm of time. And so it gives you space to be able to just focus on marketing instead of when you have a service, you have to focus on both marketing and delivering. But when you have a product, you can be able to scale outside of your time. So think about it. Almost every rich person in this world builds a product. Everybody. Like it's almost like even with the service, like services, like people then have to like build systems around the service so that it doesn't even take so much of their time. Like it becomes like it makes sense on paper. You see, like Microsoft. We have Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Like he doesn't need to operate Facebook every day, even though maybe well, unless all he has some customer support people. That's all. Like he doesn't have to now build every other Facebook when people want to use Facebook every day. He has to build it every day. No, no, no. He has built a product. It's there. It operates outside of his income. That's how you think about it. Okay, so when you think about products in that manner, it changes the way you see income, it changes the way you see finance, it changes the way you see all of these things. And so this is not easy. I'm trying. I'm glad that I'm explaining. Some of you are getting these things because I'm glad that some of you are getting these things because I am like this is not. I will never come and teach you something that is like some get rich quick business pattern. No, no, no. This is real business. This is a real business. This is a real business. That's how I'm like. You need to see it. The moment you fail to see this as a real business, automatically you're not going to make a lot of money from this. It's a real business. There's not another get rich, is a real business. So I'm teaching you how to really be a business person. You have to think like a businessman. Think like you are running like that's how it is. You have to literally even like you let's go deeper. Let me show you. So let me log in. I don't know if my thing has come now. Okay, great. So now what you want to do is this. I've logged into my thing. So when you pay, this is what you're going to get. You're going to like see this platform, okay? This place where I am right now. You're going to see this, okay? You're going to see where I am right now. Okay, you're literally going to see this. So some of you, I don't know who has paid right now. 60 CDs. It's only 60 CDs. Who has paid? Who has been able to pay in your currency, whatever? Who has been able to do this yet? Okay. Right now, let me just go deep without talking much. I don't want to keep so long. Look at this. So what you want to do is that you want to click Get Started. So when you click Get Started, just hold. Okay, great. Now I want to switch it. Okay, so when you click Get Started, you get access to like this is now you see it says what discover amazing products from creators in Africa. That means that I have the opportunity right now to discover all the products that I want, literally every product that I want. Okay, remember we are using the golden stream of internet income is what? Info products. And info products we are using was leverage and market method. So leverage and market method, that's what we are doing right now. And so we are trying to look for info products to sell, information products to sell. Okay, right now, remember what I told you, three major challenges that people face. I want to keep on repeating this. Three major challenges people face. We are dealing with challenge one right now. How do I get a product to sell? That's what I'm showing you how to do. Okay. I'm telling you, you should pay me to be able to get this. I'm giving you privileged information. Some of these things that I'm sharing with you, I don't even share them with people. Like people gatekeep this kind of information, and I'm giving it all to all of you for free. So I need you to really cherish these things. That's why when I'm seeing that people you are not sharing with somebody else, it's not because I'm sharing it freely with you. You have to also share it freely with others. Do you understand the game? Okay, so that's the whole thing. Okay, so look at this. Let's look at this way. Um, watch this. So right now, what you want to do is this. You can pick any product at all. I'll go deep into some other thing of finding a niche and everything, but let's just pick any product. Can somebody give me any product at all that they want to like learn? Okay, let's pick some like scholarship. Let's pick scholarship. Okay. So you literally what you do is that this is the marketplace. This is the affiliate marketplace, and I'm exploring the marketplace for any info product that I want, so that I can sell the info product. Do you get it? Okay, so let's look at scholarship. Okay, maybe something that will help or CV because people are always struggling with jobs. So I can look for CV. Let's look at CV or resume, CV and resume. Let's search. It's showing how many results. Can somebody type this? How many results do you see? 1,001 something results. So many products that exist that you can leverage and sell, but you are just in your house. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Okay, it's nobody's fault. In Ghana, they just don't show these things. That's why I said it's Paa Kwesi Folson versus the others. Like I'm telling you, nobody's going to show you these things. And if they show you, they can't show you because they've not done it. No evidence to back what they are talking about. But me, I can say because I done did it and I do it. This is the life. All right. So what you want to do is this. Okay. So now let's look at it. You see, if you are in Ghana, if you're in Nigeria, this is showing your currency. But if you're in Ghana or Kenya or Cameroon or anywhere that you may be, let's look for Ghana cities because a bunch of people here I know are from Ghana. But let's just for my people in Kenya who are also here. You could just switch it to Kenya shillings. For my people in Cameroon, you can just change it here, literally, and then you have everything. So you can just do that, okay? But let's change it to Ghana just because I'm Ghanaian and like I think I'll just make my work easier. Yeah. Or I can change to dollars for those of you who want dollars. All right, these are dollars. All right, dollars in front of my face. Okay, so let's just make it. Let me just make it my local currency. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, now look at this. I'm sure there's somebody. You see, one of the things that I'll show you some things. Okay, but this one over here is a very good one. Let's do this. Okay. Let me show. Let me see something. Let me see something. Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you the things I'll show you today. Hey, Yehovah, Yehovah, Yehovah. The things I'm about to show you, I'm telling you, if people after we finish this event, I want us all to promote this event like our brains. I think I'll let this go for like the next 5 days from now to like next Friday. If we don't get, I'll just remove it and then we'll start selling this. You have to promote this like your mind is there because what I'm about to show people and I need the generation to catch this because the moment you miss because you do you know what happens? Let me explain this. You see, one of the reasons why some of you are stuck in places where you want is because you don't have an option. The moment you discover an option, you'll be able to take some certain decisions. You see, it's the mainstream against the alternate. And so people don't have an idea of the alternate, so they are stuck with the mainstream. One of the wisdoms to be able to succeed in a world where people are doing the same things is to be able to discover something called the alternate. There is power in finding the alternate. There is power in finding more options. The moment you begin to think in the wisdom of the alternate, your life will begin to gain a certain level of excellent expression. Because to everything, there's another way, there's a better way. So you need to start developing something I call the wisdom of the alternate. Please, what is the name of the website you are showing? I'll show you, don't worry. You see, maybe everybody's busy too, you understand? So I won't say much, but at least you've made it here, Gifty Sutherland. Thank you so much for joining. But that's why I don't want people to miss. I was telling you, so let's join from the beginning, okay? I'm showing us something called seller.com, okay? Seller.com, all right? Seller.com, seller.com. And you see, it's not just right now. If you find out the platform, I've spoken a lot about certain things, okay? About I've explained something. So it's like a sequential thinking that everybody who has followed me from the beginning now understands what I'm trying to say. It's a sequential thinking, it's a sequential way of understanding income and finance and age and history and product and my god, this is crazy, okay? So I need you to all deep this in. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. All right, look at this right now. So let's take this product. Okay, so look at the different products. Okay, so there's a product that says 30 CDs, commission 20%, which I think is too small. This is 155 CDs, commission 50%. What is 50% out of 155? People, take your calculators. If you are here with me, take your calculators right now. Okay, 155 divided by 2, 77 CDs. If you made one sale of this, do you know what you've done? You've covered your cost for the whole year with just one sale of this. Remember, you pay 60 CDs to get this platform. I don't own this platform. Yeah, the money is not coming to me. You are paying to them. You pay, and I'm not their ambassador, I've said. For anybody who's joining right now, I don't even do influencer campaign. I've showed you guys. I declined all of them that come to me. I declined them. You cannot pay. There's no amount that they can pay me to. No amount. No amount. I'll not do it. Yes, I know. I they see my body. I know. I know, Pan. I know. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but me personally is not my thing. Okay, it's not my thing. I'd rather do something. It's just not really my thing. It's just usually when they come to me, I'll pass them over to my friends that offer that service. But me personally, I don't. I don't. I'm just saying this out there for that you know. These are some of my things. Okay, there are some things that people do, some things that other people don't do. It's just like that's life. I don't do that. Okay, and so nobody's paying me for me to show you this platform and all of this. I'm just showing you stuff that I actually use. Okay, I'm just showing you the stuff that I do. And so 155 divided by 2 is what? 77.5. So if you made this sale, if you made this sale, do you know what you've done? You've covered your cost for the platform, and you've even made some extra profit, 17 CDs on one sale. Imagine that within a month you made only 30 sales, just 30. 30 times 77, that is 2,000 CDs. In Naira, this is over 25,000 Naira. If you made only 30 sales, that is somebody's salary. And I'm showing you this as your side income. I'm not trying to say quit your job. No, I'm not trying to tell you that. I'm not trying to, you can if you want, but that's up to you. I'm not saying do that. All right? So that's like how you have to understand this thing. That's how you have to understand it. So if you did this consistently for the next 7 months, can you imagine where you'll be? And this is even a low ticket product. This is a low ticket product, low ticket product. Okay, guys, let's share now. Now I'm seeing that the numbers are no. Let's share now. This is now the time that we are supposed to be sharing, because the other things that I'm showing the age of the information, those things are cool, but this is the real deal. If you miss this part, I don't know what you're going to learn again. The age of the information is not the same as the golden stream. What I told you about info products is not the same as what I'm teaching you now. Now I'm in the game itself. Okay, so let's share. Type on the platform, join. Let's all type on the community, join. So people join. Let's all type join. If you're on the page, type. Okay, so look at this. So now, how do I get the product? What you need to do is that you need to click get link. Just click it, and then it says get the link. So you see, as a digital product, all you are selling is a link, and then the link, when somebody purchases it, the person gets it. Now, one of the ways that you can also be very good at marketing this thing is that you actually sometimes need to actually buy the thing. Sometimes. So you actually get a few of the things. So when you are marketing it yourself, you are not just marketing, like you actually know what you're doing. But it's fine, regardless. You can do it without buying the link. If you learn how to really market, you can really do it. Okay? All right. So this is what we have. You can also, so right now I have one product already. So I've already gotten the link for this. I already have the product. I copy the product. I can look for another product. Maybe No, not this one. I can look. Okay, look at this. It says professional CV writer and client acquisition. I can get this one and click this. It's for 50% too as well. And then once I click this link, bam, I'm now an affiliate of the product. And now with this link alone, all I need to do is sell this link. And every time somebody purchases using this particular link, I make a commission literally off that. I'm telling you, people who are serious, by now you should be jumping and shouting because this is different. Right. And so this is what like you want to be doing. Okay, so that's how to find a product. That's how to find a product. I don't want to go too deep into it, but right now everybody here knows how to find a product. You can literally choose any kind of product that you want. Maybe if your friends are trying to learn crypto and you say, oh, you know some crypto course that will help them. You just type crypto, boom, and then you find a lot of crypto courses that you can help and show people. Okay, literally, so many of them. Look, there's one over here that's 4,000. One course, 4,000. 50% commission. If you make one sale, this is a high ticket kind of sale. Okay, this one will require different strategies for marketing. All right, that you have to be deeper. Anyway, but it's still possible to sell that. It's too easy even to sell a product like that. Too easy. Anyway, let's look for any other thing. It could be what? Marriage. I'm going to show you how to market it. So this is only the product side, okay? Ouch. Okay, this is only the product side. Okay, so it could be marriage, anything, and you get it. But if you choose a product that is too low, your commission will be too low. You want to choose something that is okay for you. Okay, something that has a good price. And the good thing is this: you can be selling more than one product at the same time. You can sell more than one product what at the same time. You can sell more than one product at the same time. And so if I can sell more than one product at the same time, I can be getting multiple streams of the golden stream. Did you hear that? You can be getting, and you can see it's in CDs. So when they purchase in CDs, that means I can get it in CDs. If they purchase in Naira, I can get it in Naira. If they purchase in Safe, I can get it in Safe. If they purchase it in Kenya shillings, that means that I'll be getting my money right here. I don't want to even show you, like you can connect your Momo to it, you can connect your bank account. So whenever you make a purchase, you can, after it gets to in Ghana is like 100 CDs. After 100 CDs, then you can be able to withdraw the money right into your account. I've withdrawn a lot of cash before. And so this is literally your way out. Like I told you about the wisdom of the alternate. You need to be able to find a better way, an option. Many people are stuck in the mainstream because they never decided to look for an alternate. The moment you discover an alternate, the mainstream now becomes the option. Let me say that again. The moment you discover a good alternate, the mainstream now becomes an option. Somebody write that down. The moment you discover a good alternate, the mainstream now becomes an option. And so that's what you want to do. Now let's go. Let's look here. Let's look here again. Now let's look here. Okay, so right now I've taught you this. Okay, I've taught you how to get a product. Okay, you can look for any product. I showed you any product from crypto to marriage to relationship to CVs to scholarships to whatever. You can look for them. Okay, they are all here. You can go to the categories and stuff like that. Like you can discover anything that you want. Okay, you can discover anything that you want. Like if I go here, I can look for categories. I can type category over here. I can like press the category and then I look through the category that I want. Fashion and wears, health and business, sports and gaming, faith and this, software and tech, home and this, electrics and what, lifestyle and this, marketing. So I can look through a host of categories at the side and choose what I want, really. Okay? And I can choose what I want. I'm going to show you some other things, okay? Now that you have products, Okay, now look at this. Now we are dealing with number two. Everybody here now knows how to get a product to sell, an info product to sell. Everybody here now knows how to do that. Number two, now that you have the info product to sell, how do you know the right one to sell? How do you know the right one? And I want to show you some things. Okay, so let's look at this. Number one, you want a product that solves a real problem. You want a product that solves a real problem. Sorry, I've showed everybody here literally how to be able to get a product. So that means that now you can be able to generate internet income because all you need is a product. Now you need marketing, okay? But before that, you need to know how do you get the right product to sell? Because there are so many products on the marketplace. I showed you. Just look at this, okay? Like 7,000 and something products on the marketplace. Okay, even there are even a lot of products that you can sell from seller that are not on the marketplace. I have a bunch of products. Like some people sell some products for me that are high ticket that are not on the marketplace. And it's literally hosted on Seller. So maybe if for you, maybe one of my workshops for a bunch of you, if you just want to be able to like help, maybe you're sharing the flyer and you want to be able to benefit from my thing. There are some people who actually get into my workshops because they didn't spend their own money. They ended up getting 5 people to join. Those 5 people's money covered up for their fees, and they joined my session. So if you see me, I have a program and you want to be an affiliate, you can just even let me know. We'll create something for you. Even big people, a lot of the big people that you see within your space, when they are selling products, you can literally text them and say, "Hello, do you want help with selling your thing? I'd love to be an affiliate and sell your products." They will gladly share. Everybody wants to make more money. This is the game that they don't tell you. How do I know the right product to sell? Number one, it solves a real problem. And you see, the thing about business is this: do not sell vitamins, sell painkillers. You see, vitamins is about making you feel healthy. So they are selling you pleasure. But you don't want to sell pleasure, you want to sell pain. So when you find a product that is selling a big pain, not selling pleasure per se, it's like even if I was selling, for example, an affiliate marketing course, I'll tell people that, hey, are you tired of da 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 da? Are you like, you get the whole picture? You want to sell painkillers, not vitamins. Number two, you want a very sizable commission. Don't choose any product that you're going to get silly commissions. If you are going to choose a product like that, it's going to be very, very difficult for you. You want to choose something that has a significant amount of commissions, like a good amount of commissions. Number three, what you want to do is that you want something that has a proven track record. That means that the person selling it is actually known in some way, shape, or form, or like you know the person, so that you can be able to bank on their expertise and then sell the thing. Or then what you want to do is that like people should have tested it so that you can literally take the reviews that already exist, because you are leveraging. That means that you don't even need to suffer for the reviews yourself. The person already has some of these things. And so you just take those things and you sell them, basically. And so that's what you want to do, a proven track record. So how do I then know? You see, there was this product that I took. Oh my God. There was this product that I took. Okay. Look at this. I forgetting. Yeah. Scholarships. There was this product that I took over here. There was this product that I took over here. I just became an affiliate for it. Oh, I think I typed CVs and what resumes. That's not what I typed. CVs and resumes. Look at this. CVs and resumes. Okay, I want to find the product that I took. Hey, where's the product? Okay, look, this was the product that I took. Now, this is the lady I looked at. I just checked her out. Okay, look at this lady. I checked her out, and I saw that, oh, she's actually she's somebody, like she's big, and she's like, she kind of has like a very good whatever. She has a very good audience on what do you call this thing? YouTube. 24,000 subscribers. All right. So she's already like doing something. So when is for this kind of person. When somebody sees that, oh, this course is from this person, it's easier for them to make a purchase because she's built a brand, like something that people can trust over the years. Like, look at this. Okay, so this is what you call a proven record. Okay, so that's how you want to do. Another thing about selling the right product is that you want to choose a niche that you are comfortable with. If you like things about wealth, you want to sell something about wealth. If you like things about marriage, you want to choose something about marriage. Yes, you will get. So somebody asked a question. Please, would you have to get a unique link for different customers? No, 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 no. It's one link. All the customers that you want, they will purchase using that same link. Using that same link, okay? That one same link, that's it. Okay? I'm teaching you, this is big time entrepreneurship. And listen, I told you there are two ways. So there's create and market. The people want to learn create and market. That one, we'll do that later. Okay, create and market. Because I've done that. Like all of you know that I've done create and market. This is leverage and market. It's all the same thing. Or you call it leverage and promote. Whatever you want to call it, the whole thing is this. It's one of the methods to tap from the golden stream of internet income. And like the moment you grasp these things that I share, it will never be the same. So look at this, okay? Look at this. So this is the lady, and so she has a very good thing. So now when I share her product, it's going to be easier for me to be able to sell it because like I can pick some of her videos, I can cut them up, I can use them for reels. I'll show you some things after, so don't worry. So yeah. So yeah, we have that. I think she's a good person. So what you want to do is that you want to check the people themselves. Okay, don't just sell from anybody like that. Otherwise, it's not going to be easy like that. Okay, so you can actually even type some of the people that you actually like. Some of them have, especially the Nigerian creators. Okay, there's this lady called Trisha Biz. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's like a proper businesswoman. And she has some of her products here. Okay. What is Treasure Biz? Okay, she has some of her products here. People, you can sell them. Like these people have like a real brand. So sometimes you want to check and see if your people have like their stuff over here. And you can see that some of them have been able to sell. If you can actually look at the sales. 140 sales from one product. So you see that these people are making money, and these 140 sales sometimes it's not just her selling it to. There are other affiliates who are helping her sell this 140. That's how come they get to these kind of sales. And look at this 360 sales. And so people are buying stuff, and what you want to do is that you want to help them to sell. That's all. That's all you were doing. Okay, so you want to type, especially the Nigerian people, it's like they really use it. Okay, and so it's like you can really leverage on that to be able to build something. So you want to pick a niche. You can pick whatever kind of niche. You want to pick a particular niche. There are three major niches. There's wealth, there's health, and there's relationship. These are the three major markets. There's actually one more. In fact, I can say four. Career. So there's career, there's health, there's wealth, and there's relationship. You see, people think career falls within the wealth space, but it's not in the wealth space. Career sometimes can be about status, okay? Because like I want to build my career as a lawyer. Some people they after they get some money, it's not about the money anymore, it's about influence, about impact. So there are four main markets. Maybe if you're learning, everybody says three main markets. That's them. If you're learning from Paa Kwesi Folson, I say four main markets: career, wealth, relationship, health. Four main markets. Okay, four main markets. Look at this. All right, so let's go. And so, and so, I'm teaching you the real deal. The people who are waiting over here, I'm sure like you're getting some mad value. Like the people who are just deciding, oh, this guy just have to teach some things. Leave them, don't mind them. The people who are here, the people that are going to lead a new wave. I promise you. The people who are here, the people who are going to lead a new wave. This is the same thing that happened with this LinkedIn thing at the beginning. I was telling you, easy. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen. Listen. I'm leading. There's a new wave coming, and that's why I had to put this golden stream of internet income in place, because people have to catch the wave, and if they don't catch it, everything is like you are missing. All right. You remember I told you Psalm 1 verse 3. There's a season, a season, a season in season. Okay. Remember what I told you in the beginning. Look at this. Let's continue. So you want to choose something with a juicy commission, a proven track record. So those are the things that you want to look at when you are trying to sell. So you want to actually look at the person selling and stuff like that. And you also want to look at if they have like some good reviews. If they have some reviews, like it can really help. Because let's try and find out if some of them have their reviews. Oh. No. Okay, no problem. There's a way to be able to enter their thing. I don't know. I'll show that some other time. Okay, so let's. I don't want to keep so long because time is going. We've done how long? I'm even getting tired myself. We've done almost 3 hours. Okay. Yeah. Like, Charlie. All right. Somebody type the golden stream. Type the golden stream. Type the golden stream. All right. Type the golden stream. Type the golden stream. I see I'm showing you some deep things. All right. So then how then do you market the product? You see, I told you business has 4 major aspects: product, production, marketing, operations, and finance. However, there are 2 major parts usually, like the 2 most critical parts so far is like the product, because if you don't have the product, forget even trying to make money in the first place. And then the market. So the finance comes because like now there's some marketing that's been done, and now there's cash flow coming in, and now the finance person gets to do their job because there's cash flow coming in. If there's no marketing, there's not going to be any cash flow. And if there's no cash flow, you cannot be able to do your job. And marketing cannot even come if there's no product in the first place. And so the product and the marketing are the 2 most critical components of everything. And so when you are thinking about, then when I've showed you how to get the product and I've showed you how to have the right product, what you want to do is that you have to figure out a way to be able to then market the product. Okay? How then do you market the product? Because it's what? It's like leverage and market. So that the marketing part is a big part of it. I showed you how to leverage. How then do you market? How then do you market? Now there are 2 ways to market. There's something I call the laissez-faire approach. This is like I almost said the lazy approach, but I just wanted to like make it like, because I'm talking to elites. You remember what I said? I'm talking to elites, renowned economists. And so the laissez-faire approach, what you do is this: like people just now have the link, and now they are just sending it putting on their status, putting it to a bunch of friends, and it's not working for them. And they'll say, "Oh, this thing doesn't work." Really? It's because you are being lazy about it. When you have this thing, you have to be able to like treat it like a real business. And that's why I call it the real business approach. You have to treat it like a real business. So, for example, when you see those people that ship, you see, that's why I started with that. Everything that, you see, I don't just put slides together. I can speak without the slides. But when I put the slides together, I put it in a way whereby it's coherent, it's chronological, like it follows a sequence. And so that's why it's so important for people to join my event from the beginning, because you are joining any other person's event and then some disjointed thing, not my event, not a Paa Kwesi Folson's event. It's not possible. And so the whole thing is this: like I told you, okay, that there are 3 ways by which you can be able to propagate value: physical products, services, and what? Digital product, aka the marketplace, what? Trinity. And so when somebody has something like a physical product in the marketplace, you see that when they go and ship products from China, they will create an entire social media page separately for that business, and they'll call it maybe I don't know, Evans Clothes, Evans Fashion. And then they have a product and they are selling the things and they display their clothes. And then they are making sales because they are treating it like a real business. But people who are in the digital product space, the reason you don't make money is because you are not treating it like a real business. People just send the links anyhow and they scan and say, oh, the thing is not working. And it's because you are not treating it like a real business. You have to think like a businessman. Literally. This is a business you are literally running. That's why I said it's entrepreneurship, digital entrepreneurship, infopreneurship. It's you are literally an entrepreneur. So you have to think of it like a business. So then if I then have products, I now have to literally, I've got what you want to do is that you want to create a separate social media page for it. Like you have to see it like a separate entity. So what you want to do is that you want to be able to pick, it's good to pick a niche and then create a page around it. Now the reason why you need a separate page is that it will allow you to have a lot more leverage whereby you don't even need to necessarily show your face. It's like there's an entity. Maybe to your friends, you can do some one-on-one recommendations. You see, people like Udemy and all those things in America and things. What people do is that, and by the way, the people who really make money from affiliate marketing in this Ghana and everything are those influencers, because they already have a big audience, and then these people come to them and they give them a special link and a special code, and they say, "Oh, if you want to use this app, use my code number," and then they get a commission because you signed up. Are you with me? So what you want to do is this. You really need to see this as a real business. I've already showed you how to be able to get, I've already showed you everybody how to be able to get the products now. I've showed you literally how to be able to discover the product. Every product, I've showed you everything. How to be able to get the commissions, everything, like literally everything. So now that you have the products, now that you know the right way to sell them, how then do you go about it? That is what I'm talking about over here. The real business approach. You need to create it as a separate entity. Treat it like a business. Everybody, can we type that down? Treat it like a business, like a real business. Treat it like a real business. Treat it like a real business. Everybody, let's type it down. Treat it like a real business. You want to create a separate, how long will it take you to create a separate social media page? Maybe you are now thinking of how I'm going to grow it and things. The whole thing is this: you need to create another identity. So what you want to do is this. So for me, one niche that I chose personally, I don't want to show my page over here, but maybe perhaps some of you may have bought from my page and you may not have even known. Okay? Some of you may have bought from me, you probably didn't even know. And the whole thing is this: that I created a page that does not even have my face. That maybe I've called so and so. I don't want to mention because I have one page like that. I have a couple of them, but like there's one that is really my cash cow. And so you name it a particular thing. If you are in the space like relationship and something, you can call it relationship matters or something like that. Or if you are selling a particular person's product, let's say you are trying to sell one person's product. If you are trying to sell maybe my product, you can create. That's why people have fan pages. So people like Andrew Tate and those people, and what they do is that they have people who then create fan pages for these people. They put their stuff there because it's like their personal brand and they are leveraging to sell these products. So you can create, because that's the way to do it. If you don't have a separate page and stuff, you are not going to make money because you are treating it like a laissez-faire. You can do one-on-one recommendations, but you're not going to make huge sales. You want to make huge sales in this business, in this info stuff, the golden stream, you really want to tap from it. You want to treat it like a real business. Create a separate entity away from it. And so, with that being said, how the step one to do it is to create a separate social media page. Literally do that. Do it on the best. I'll show you in the next slide. So I just need to say that, like basically that. So yeah, I was saying that. So if there's a niche you want to choose something. So for example, if your niche is on, let's say, crypto, is a crypto thing you're going to sell, like a crypto, you're trying to like get affiliate sales from a crypto course or a crypto info product. What you want to do is that you want to create a page about crypto. You want to educate you want to write, I mean, what is blockchain, have a little carousel, like it's work. You can first, at least you want to at least do maybe some, what you can, you don't need to post every day, but you want to have at least 9 good posts on your page, so when somebody comes to your page, you know it's not a scam post, it's not a scam page, or something like something that really educates people, feel trusted in the stuff that you do. Okay, and then there are other ways to market it. I'm going to show you. Okay, you see, when I was trying to say this, you see, when you are doing the one-on-one things, you know, and that's different. Like you can have like a Udemy course. People always make money from Udemy and those places. I know people in, some of my friends who are outside of like Africa, who like sell some of these things, and like they just literally just tell people, oh, they just did this UI UX course, and so if you want to try, just click this, and then their friends just use their link, buy, and then they have like money. That's like a different thing altogether. However, like that's just one on one. If you want to make like massive sales, and that's why, like, let me open Instagram. Like, let me open Instagram. Okay, let me open my Instagram and see. Okay, I'm not going to show you my page. That one day I'll not do. Like my no. I'll not show you that. That's too much. But I have pages that I do myself. Okay. I'm literally showing my Instagram right now. Okay. So oh, I'm looking. Let's type this guy. Let's look. There's this guy. He's called Imangazi. Okay. So look, when I type him, you see all of these different fun pages. This is his main page with a blue tick. All of these are just stuff. And then you see that, as you can see, there's a link over here. The moment you click this, they are selling you into something. There is somebody behind this page who is not him, who is an affiliate, who is selling this thing. And so the moment anybody, they've built an audience now of 233,000. The moment now everybody clicks this thing, now that guy is making a lot of money. You can see that he has built an audience. Just look at his viewership. Because these are the people that understand how to do it, like they know how to do it. So you what you need to do is that you need to create something like that. Okay. So for me, if I was like like if me as for me, I don't sell my products are very like I don't sell like products out there for everybody. I sell like very exclusive products. But in some time I'll start selling like products out there for everybody just like that. So there are some people who say, okay, based on what Paa Kwesi is going to say, I'm going to create like a fan page, and then they'll put my face there, they'll market the whole thing, and then they get like they now get traction, and that's how these people are doing it. And so that's what you want to do. Like if it's a person, it's a personal brand, like somebody's face that you know that has a recognizable brand, you want to do it. You remember when I said this lady, what you can do is that you can literally just take her videos, chop it up in CapCut. Like it's real business. So you need to chop it up in CapCut. Just put like a few videos there and then like start like marketing it and build an audience. Once you build the audience, to be easy to sell anything to the audience. This is a real business. Exactly. This is a real business. And so basically that's how you want to treat it. Okay. Now let's go to how do I market the product itself. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the top 4 ways to market it, but I'm going to show you the 3 ways. The fourth one is too deep. I cannot show you this right now. This will be like extra. Now you guys have to pay me like billions to show you like the stuff that I've learned from these things. Okay, but I'm going to show you these 3 ways that you can sell like a market. So this is going to be like, I think it's going to be like the last slide and we're done. Okay, so these are the 3 ways. Okay, so now let's get people to join at this moment again. Let's get people to join. Okay, let's get people to join. Share the link, share the link, share the link. 3 ways to market the products. Now that we have the products, how then do we market them? Number one, educative webinars. Why am I saying webinars? Like it's so important. Like some of you, a lot of people I see them having like webinars every time, and they're just having it with the people, like some audience and everything, and they still like I'm not making any money. What you want to do is this. For example, if I like you can easily, if you understand these things, you do a lot of your own webinars. It will shock you. Like what is a webinar? A webinar is simply a glorified Zoom meeting. It's literally a Zoom meeting that somebody is just literally adding a slide. Okay. Now, if let's say I make something about scholarships. Okay, scholarships. and let's say I have a webinar about scholarships, and I decided to maybe look for. I can look. There's this product over here that says admissions and scholarship secrets blueprints. At the end of the webinar that I do, I'll say, "Oh, I found this course. I found this particular course that showed me, or that can show you how to be able to get where you are. If you can just get this, everything will change." And so after the webinar, after I'm done the program, maybe I'll invite. I don't. You don't even need to speak at the webinar. Just get some people who are already in within the space. Send them messages on LinkedIn. Get them. They'll bring their audience, and then they come, and then you just at the end you can just be the moderator. You finish moderating, you just literally tell them like, "Oh, yeah, you can get this." Bam. You say maybe some 1 2 people will buy, and the commission is 50. You've made your first 400 CDs just from doing this. That is how to do it. Educative webinars. You don't even need to speak at the webinar, just organize it. Like everybody can organize. How many of you have ever organized your own like meeting before? Zoom meeting, Google Meet meeting. That's how you want to sell it. You want to sell it through an educative webinar. Number two, you want to run ads, especially TikTok or IG. Like TikTok ads are so good. And that's I can't show you this all right now, but all you need to just, if you don't know how to do, just literally once you make a post, click like the button right around it, see promote or boost post. If you're not like an experienced marketer, you can just use the boost post. The people who are top marketers, we open like meta campaign manager and things, but you can use boost post and you still do well. You want to run some ads. Sometimes you just want to running ads are not expensive. Oh, like $1, 15 CDs. Some of you waste it on something else. 15 CDs. If you just spend like probably about five of that to be able to market and build an audience, you have a good like you have a good like I'm telling you, especially and if you run and TikTok, the way the algorithm is, you sometimes you may not even need to run an ad per se. All you need to do, you see, what you need to do is you start doing something called content marketing. You make a few good carousels, a hook, a very good hook that ties people, tells them a little story, and then you tell them that, oh, if they want to learn more, they can get it from this particular program, and boom, you sell them. Number three, a free guide. Show them, have a free ebook or something, and then you use an info product to sell another info product. That's the amazing part about this one. Use an info product to sell an info product. So a free info product, sell a paid info product, and then you have like the link embedded somewhere, and then boom, you sold. The funnels are things that I can't go into right now, but these are the top 3 ways that you can use to market. Educative webinars, you want to run an ad and you want to have free guides. I wish I could go deeper into the marketing and everything and do a marketing masterclass, but I can't. But this has been, I've literally showed you. Now I've given you the keys. I've literally given you the keys for you, for everybody here to tap from the golden stream of internet income. And so I've showed you literally everything. I think I'm even getting tired myself. Okay, I've had a very long day, and so I've showed you the ways right now to be able to tap from this thing. How many of you are excited with what you learned right now? Like you found this, like, this is amazing. Oh my god! How many of you? How many of you have learned something? This is 3 hours worth of content. Skish. Too good. Okay? And like today, I barely did the mindset things. I just went straight, bam, 3 hours, solid. Okay? How many of you have learned something valuable, like massive? Okay? How many of us? How many of us? All right? It's mind blowing. Exactly. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. And so this is what we have. I've literally showed you everything. I've showed you what you call the golden stream of internet income. All right. Okay. So this is what we have, the golden stream of internet income. All right. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to leave this video for at least like maybe 1 week, and I'll take this particular video down. I don't like usually this when I teach about income and stuff. I don't really want it to be on the internet like that. I just want it to be private, so I'm going to like keep it behind the scenes. We may sell this recording afterward. That's why people who joined, you've got the best of it right now. So maybe if you just buy the, I don't know, maybe the people who have really joined, I don't know that will sell you the recording or what, because you've already learned a bunch of the stuff. However, for the other people, we'll just sell the thing after probably 1 week. So we need people to watch this before that time. Otherwise, we'll sell it to them. Those people they'll pay, because we spent a lot of time dealing, and I've showed you like the secrets. This is privileged information, literally mind blowing. I told you that the golden stream of internet income is not a joke. There's Paa Kwesi Folson, there's others. You cannot compare. When I put together an event, I didn't come to joke. Okay? I didn't come to joke. And so before that, I don't even know whether I should show this or not. Should I show this? I don't know. I'll probably not show this. I'll just do something the School of Women X. I'll not do this right now. I'll do this on another day because it's getting too late. And so, guys, that's about everything. Does anybody? I'll take one question. Does anybody have even one question? Okay, I should talk about what the funnel is about, a brief overview. So basically, a funnel is simply the buyer's journey. So simply, it's like you building up a couple of pages that literally sells the product. Like it helps and aids in the selling process, basically. And I don't want to go too deep into it. I'll show you that some other time. Maybe that's why we'll do School of Lumen X. Maybe for a few people who want to take things a bit serious, we'll have a little small paid community, like a deeper inner circle. We'll still have the big things, but if you want to join that one, you can just like, we'll let you know. We may put it on the page or something, or we may land it on another day. But yeah, so this is my birth month, guys. It's April is my birth month. All right, if April is my birth month, so we may most likely have another session. Probably it may be in person, where you guys actually come to feel my energy and everything. I'm going to show some more things. That one is going to be like we may have it. I'm not too sure. I'm still thinking. I'm still deliberating with the team. If we do have that, that's going to be amazing. But I'm just telling you so that you keep tabs and everything. All right. So, guys, this has been the golden stream of internet income. We've come to the end of this, and I hope you really love this. Now, what I want us to do is this: I want us all to take a screenshot of like everything right now, or what I want you to do is that I want us to make noise on the internet from now to like next week. You make posts, let them know that you came for the best session ever. Literally, you see, there's no session that you go for in this Ghana, in this West Africa, that is better than this session. Especially Ghana. As for Ghana, they know. Kai, you will not find some. No, 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 no. You don't get the same thing. I'm telling you, literally. And so I need you to be able to then, like, we need to make the hype like that. Okay? We need to hype it, right? So when you finish, make noise, tag me. I'll be reposting everybody's stuff. And so this is the golden stream of internet income. Thank you, all of you, for joining. And we made magic. Everybody, let's type magic, magic, magic. Let's all type magic. We made magic today. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. The golden stream of internet income. The golden stream of internet income. So if there are more things that I've mentioned that probably you didn't get enough clarity on, what you want to do is that you want to be able to Google them. Okay? You want to be able to Google them. All right? Like the funnel. The guy who asks about the funnel. All right? The guy who asks about the funnel. All right? You want to be able to Google them, research on your own. Because a bunch of this stuff that I'm teaching you, I had to suffer my way and learn, and nobody was teaching me these stuff here in Ghana. I had to like literally find my way, and I've been through a lot of cash myself. They'll tell you, and I know what works, what doesn't work, what a bunch of stuff, right? And so that's really the whole thing. And so here we go. The golden stream of internet income. Thank you all so much for joining. Bye. So on the community page, let's make noise. Let's make noise. Thank you so much. All right. Bye. You are welcome. You're welcome, everybody. You are so welcome. Thank you so much, all for all of you that took time to join. Thank you so much for joining. This is what the School of Lumen is about. These things I don't share them at regular programs. People have heard me speak at, so I get invited as a guest at many places, but you won't hear me share this kind of stuff. All right. So, bye.